have to restart it again. Thank you very much. It's better like this. I love you. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let me greet everybody before I start. The symbol of our second king, Eri, is Eri who invented. Sorry, my tongue my tongue they caught for the English. It was Eri, King Eri, who invent. Sometimes we want to speak, sometimes you can break out your thing. Let me use broken. Nairi na invent this symbol. Is the one who invented. King Eri is the one who invented, because I don't get hope for my teeth to color well. Who invented the symbol? This symbol is a symbol of our identity. Anywhere you find this symbol in the world, you find it easily in the Igbo land, find it in the Ijaw land. This is a symbol. You go to River State, you find it. This is a symbol of King Eri. The first king of our land was called Igudo. This is anywhere you find it in the world, this came from our land. This is the symbol. You can also find it in Agulere, in Edueri. This is our symbol for our land. So this is the tool. So this is a symbol of this love for our land. Pharaoh, I was even thinking Pharaoh will go to court and tell court that I'm dressing like him, that I should not use this symbol again. When you use this symbol, they will say, "Oh, you are who permits you?" Because they are fools. They can take you to drink water for rituals in the Pharaoh palace. Today, we will continue to enlighten our people concerning more about our history. People are so very happy today, worldwide. Family who came from our land. I love you all so much. I love you so much. We'll continue to teach you history. We believe the Bible says many are called, few are choosing. This is a symbol of our unity. I don't know if I put in it well. Anyhow, I put it is so. It's like this, okay? Yes. Please, anyhow I put it, you can correct me. Anyhow I put it, is a symbol. A symbol. A symbol of our identity. So anyway, anytime I put it, and it's our identity. White, I have to explain it to you very well. This bead I am putting on my neck. These beads let me we are very rich in history. See, this is a symbol of our identity, and it was invented by King Eri, of which we have the Eri family in Agulere in Anambra State. As you say, the Igbo people said Anambra State in Agulere, that is the ancestral home. And that the ancestral home, that is our second king, the family of Eri, who migrated to that place and found that Agulere. They came through the river. If you go to Agulere, the river is still there. They were running. There was war. There was war in Idu Noba. It was when the Oba came to the land, there was a war. So because people say, "Oh, they are asking me questions. Why we not speak this language?" You see, it's very simple. If you even go to Abia State, if you go to Umahia, they have another language similar to what they have in Aba. Also have is different. If you move from Aba, you understand, to Umahia, this is different. If you go to Abakaliki, inside Abakaliki they have different languages there inside that Abakaliki. But the people said, "Oh, we are not from." No Igbo man can say that he is not from Idu land. He cannot say it. He cannot deny your ancestral land. And it is true today that what I'm saying today, that it's history, you cannot deny. But the truth is still there. The people who are now claiming the ownership of the land, and it is very clear that they are not from our land. They drive the indigenes of the land away from the land. And the history was so open. And these people said, "Oh, some people said they are from Israel." You are not from Israel. If you think I am lying, let us go for ancestral DNA. If the white men have it, it is very simple to know where you come from. Do you know what? If you go to online, go and check your DNA, go and do your DNA and match your DNA. Your DNA match with Edo, Delta, Anambra, Rivers, those areas, they match with one DNA. Go and check it online. You see, have you ever seen people people come from America? They say they want to check that. They came, 55 Americans from California. They never, the man who led them to the land, the man came, let me show you. The man came from Yoruba land. He never took them to Ile-Ife. And this man is not saying our ancestor. I want to show you the video. The video of 55 Americans, African American who came from California last 2 years. They came to King Pharaoh Palace in Benin and they matched their DNA. Their DNA says they came from Idu lands. I want to show you. And we have a king. Our king never sold us to slavery. Ogiamie is our king. That is how Oshiomole put Ogiamie in 3 months in prison. The other time I make a video, I told Oshiomole mother to go and beg Ogiamie. He refused. And I also told Oshiomole that that land is a holy land. Igodomigodo, that is Idu land. That land, you see what, when Oromia came to the land, Oromia says, what do you call me? Ile Binu. Oromia said this land forbids foreigner from ruling over them. He ran away. Today, who is now ruling over us? It is the same foreigner. They are not. They sold us. They sold our ancestors. They sold our mother. They sold our father. They used us for human sacrifice. They were not satisfied. They castrated us like animals, goats, like we castrate animals. They were not also satisfied after they castrated. Today, they are not selling our land. They are not selling what? Our land. They are even selling it like pure water. Nobody is talking. They are just fighting for their own stomach today. I was watching Osakuno Holding singing a music. Osakuno Holding is not fighting for us. He's fighting for recognition, for governor to give him position. I'm going to use this opportunity to beg His Excellency Osakuno Holding should go and work. He's a young man. Everybody cannot be a politician. Governor, remember me. Governor, remember me. Osakuno Holding is not too big to be selling fuel in a petrol station. These are what we want. Everybody wants to be a politician. Give me commissioner. Give me special advisor. Give me SSA. Osakuno Holding, go and work. We are going to make sure the governor give him the right advice. You just be running up and down, give me because you sing music, Edo connect. Edo is not connecting anything. This government of the day, we are not saying you should not vote for him. We all will vote for him. We tell our but we will not allow the situation where everybody cannot be a politician. Everybody cannot be a driver. If everybody a driver is a driver, who will be passenger? So I am not your enemy. You must work. The government is going to create job in second term, and you are not too big to sell fuel in petrol station. These are some of the advice. I'm coming to Benin after the election. After the election, I'm coming to Benin. So these people who are saying I cannot enter Benin, they abandoned me, my friend. Somebody, Tony Kabaka, who killed Ezes, is still in Benin. Nobody did you do anything to him? Someone who killed somebody. What they call Tony Kabaka younger brother Kapwepwe, he killed somebody. Did I kill anybody? When I use my mouth to say something that is happening around King Pharaoh Palace, that means I cannot enter Benin. And you are very funny. People are insulting Buhari. Do you mean they cannot enter Nigeria? They will enter Nigeria. So, freedom of expression. And what they are doing to us is very bad. So today we will start from 55 Americans. This we're talking about teaching. Before we read the letter, we have to teach. I want to show you the video of 55 African American who came. Let us show regarding.
Wipfeln der uralten riesigen Bäume brauste der Sturmwind. We want it to be very, very.
Thank you very much. I want to show you the video. Over 55 African American who traced their not history, sorry, who traced their, please show the love and life for it. They traced their after 400 years, they came to see the Pharaoh who sold them to slavery, who sold their ancestors to slavery, who sold them to slavery. We teach our history. Nobody's stopping us for teaching history. Nobody, no law in this world to teach the history. That is what the court says. Say something that have proof. Yes, I am saying it. Nobody can go to court and tell you don't say anything you are teaching. Make sure you have proof. Then we teach history. People must know what this Pharaoh did to our ancestor, and without even apologizing to all those things. Let him come. We are waiting. The governor said we are waiting. We are waiting.
My country people, I greet you now. We don't see the gidigba put on top on our program. Ogbonge program with the throwaway light put on top, waiting they happen for all the corner the one with the Edo State. With the throwaway better light put on top with arts and culture for Edo State. When I don't forget, say this Ogbonge program, this Ogbonge information, we want throwaway light put for una today. So now T Live Media, now in the tanda and gidigba put for una. My name, Nani Machiagumo. We will see the Ogbonge information we want to see on top of this waka today. Edo State Ministry of Arts, Culture, Tourism and Diaspora Matter with joint body of Jemi Alade Tours don host over 50 African American tourists for Benin City, Edo State. We waka come from California, USA. As the tourists them enter Edo State, them host them to welcome dinner for Boundary Road, Benin City. And this African American them belong to a group where they call the African Focus Group AFG. For the dinner, we then host them to Director for Arts Culture for Ministry of Arts Culture and Diaspora Matter, Musa is Obakolo. He can't explain, give them correct information on top Edo culture and waiting them go see and enjoy for Edo State.
Benin, the empire conquered over 201 towns and villages. And those military exploits, some of their citizens traveled abroad. And there was a need to bring them back into the fold. So before they go,
you listen, I think say they lie. They say they conquered 200 and something, what? 200 and something towns. You say during this period, some of their citizens travel abroad. You see, they sold us to slavery. They sold them to slavery. They are saying they travel abroad. Did they travel abroad? You hear me say they travel abroad? You see, they think those people they are talking to, they are fools. You sold people for slavery. You say they travel abroad. Who do you conquer? You conquer Urobo. And today you said you are the father of Urobo. Who are you deceiving? People are so, what do you call it? Foolish. Please put love and like. Let us love and like, please, Moyo. Press the love and like button. Just listen very well. Listen, the man, they traced the man who sold them. This Pharaoh was sitting down listening. He pausing. He never knew. These people want to know who sold their father. According to the history, it was very clear that West Africa sold 90% of the slaves, and Pharaoh sold almost about 70% of the slaves from West Africa. 70%. They came to meet you. Some fools are saying that they should go and tell America, you don't pay for money, we take sell for. Who sold you? If I go to market to buy goats, then the goat will be now be asking me, why do you buy me? Are you? Who sold them to slavery? The people who sold them to slavery, my father did not sold anybody. We were all running. It was this Pharaoh who sold us to. Sold us. If you look how this slave, I will teach the history of slavery another day. This Pharaoh must fall. For the sake of our land, our children are born. We must stop Pharaoh. Pharaoh must be abolished. The Bible says, the Egyptian you see today shall see them no more. Pharaoh, you must end. Yes, we don't want Pharaoh. Pharaoh must go. Pharaoh must go. Pharaoh. Oh, King Pharaoh. Please listen attentively. Listen.
informate who we wan see on top this waka today. Edo State Ministry of Arts, Culture, Tourism and Diaspora Matter with join body of Jemi Alade Tours don host over 50 African American tourists for Benin City, Edo State, wey waka come from California, USA. As the tourists them enter Edo State, them host them to welcome dinner for Boundary Road, Benin City. And this African American them belong to a group where they call the African Focus Group AFG. For the dinner, we then host them to Director for Arts Culture for Ministry of Arts Culture and Diaspora Matter, Musa is Obakolo. He can't explain, give them correct information on top Edo culture and waiting them go see and enjoy for Edo State.
Benin, the empire conquered over 201 towns and villages. And those military exploits, some of their citizens traveled abroad. And there was a need to bring them back into the fold. So before they go, there will be incisions, markings on their body.
Listen, I want to explain them. He said some of their citizens travel to abroad to Brazil. So they maybe they enter flight to Brazil. They were not sold into slavery. See their foolishness. They just travel by themselves. Our brothers were Asian people. So I'm going to teach you. Tupac said, don't trust stranger. Don't ever keep anyone in your chamber. Ogiame trusted Oba Ewedo, a foreigner, a Mecca, a man who came, a foreigner. Look at Ogiame today. You can never see any Ogiame children or family who is a commissioner. This Pharaoh family make sure that these people were eliminated from the surface of the earth. They used most of them for human sacrifice. It was when we talk, it was because of the treaty they make. That is why Ogiame still have lineage. They could have eliminated the whole Ogiame. Ogiame is Oshiomole put Ogiame in 3 months imprisonment. I told Oshiomole, go and beg, take your. He refused. When anytime you say, I am the prophet of our land, let people be doubting me, let them be fooling themselves. Can you swear for God? Ask people if they can lay a curse on God. I don't know. Maybe it is only Pharaoh who can lay curse on God. I don't know. Maybe they lay curse on God. They lay curse on even head. They say there was a story. They said they went to heaven. Biowari the first went to heaven and fight God and collected God's wife and bring wife. They were lying to those people. They were believing fake stories. Thank God. We have all those history. We have the books. We have they are all documented. The British have it. The Portuguese have it. We spend a lot of money. Sometimes we continue to beg for money. Hey, it's a beggar, it's a beggar. I am very honest. People who are criticizing me, calling me different type of name, but I never mind. Hold on. You see? Please invite your friend. Let me see. The history in my head is too much. It's too much in history. I need to buy more books. If you want to know history free of charge, you need to support. There is a dollar sign there. You can press it. Or you can ask me, my brother, I want to support your history. We will teach history. The court never said we should need to teach history. He said, teach your history. Don't bring those pictures and they write, oh, this one sleep with your wife. Don't do all this one because you cannot. But the history is very clear. They sold us to slavery. Let's look at what this man is saying. He said they travel abroad. Who travel abroad? Our ancestors. They travel to California. I told you other people that they were arguing with me. I say 85% of those black you see in America, they are from where? Idulands. They said, I didn't know what happened to it. Let all those Americans, they are going for DNA. They say they are from Nigeria. Who sold them? Do you know where they came from? 85% of all those black Americans was sold by Pharaoh ancestors. And Pharaoh is still parading himself, selling land. You are keeping quiet. Keep quiet. Your children will destroy. I am not who will destroy your children. That land is finished. 7 local government, they won't finish it. You come and read where you don't sow. Obama was president of America. Shut up your mouth. You can't Obama president of America. When you have your land, you cannot think. Don't you? Oh, Mogbo Yoruba, Kabiyesi Yoruba, Egbon, Yoruba, Yoruba. I agree to now. Me, I remove my cap for Yoruba. You see Yoruba person for UK, he will go school. You know, go see work. He go do Taizi. Later, he will come back to Lagos. He will work for big company. Go to Yoruba land. Now they work there. People wey dey born for London, they will come back to Yoruba land. They be merchandise, they be expatriate, they be directors, they lecture. My brother, wetin you dey mention? Am I lying? Listen, they were using their mouth to confess. You know, say Bible said, by their fruit we shall know them. Look at what they were saying. He said they were using, they will put, look at what this man was saying. He said they will put a sharp object on the fire. They will use to mark all those slaves. Who are the slaves? My ancestor and your ancestor, before they will sell them. They were trying to burn it. Listen up. Listen.
And diaspora matter with join body of Jamie Alade Tours don host over 50 African American tourists for Benin City, Edo State. We waka come from California, USA. As the tourists them enter Edo State, them host them to welcome dinner for Boundary Road, Benin City. And this African American them belong to a group where they call the African Focus Group AFG. For the dinner, we then host them to Director for Art Culture for Ministry of Art Culture and Diaspora Matter, Musa is Obakolo. He can explain, give them correct information on top Edo culture and waiting them go see and enjoy for Edo State.
Benin, the empire conquered over 201 towns and villages. And those military exploits, some of their citizens traveled abroad. And there was a need to bring them back into the fold. So before they go, there will be incisions, markings on their body through the works of fire and very sharp objects, tattoos, if you call them that. And so, because
You see? You see they will put a sharp object on the fire. If we don't fit destroy this man, that is our future, we are destroyed. They will put a sharp object, iron, on the fire. They will use to mark them. Some of them will shit for body. They will, oh, our ancestors suffer. Just if there is the thing that who tell you na tattoo is that now if that shit they show, they will put a symbol for you to show them fire. And I will teach you the history of that. How that one thing happen. Make I do this. I will teach you the history for those things. All those things in my brain. I say, our people, who is happy for this Pharaoh to crucify me? Coming to Europe to God punish Pharaoh. Or Pharaoh, God will punish you. Go tell American president, say, Pharaoh, Ogun will kill you. I make sure Pharaoh, Ogun, will kill Pharaoh. Pharaoh of your leg, don't miss blood. Listen, see that they put tattoo for fire, they burn them. And they don't say yes. Anybody, so if you anyway you wrong, they see you, they'll catch you, come back. Maybe now sacrifice they will use you to do.
go to things and civilization, we now decided to do this dress to reflect the tattoos that would have been on the bodies of the Benin man.
You see,
One is called
there's a Benin people were a slave. You see, they said they were what? Slave. Their own children, they were not tattooing them with this mark. It was you. Let me replay that place again. Ovie, I said, anybody will go break cola now, God will punish you. Who can can't break cola? Say you look for na they be senior, me senior kill their heads. Feel say they make zuo. If you look, then they know the cost of the land in Waro now. So now cola, now for senior. Coca-Cola for Edo State, no be senior. Guinness, no be senior. First Bank, no be senior. Okomu Oyo, no be senior. Now foolishness, when they want break cola. I am come. This my man already they finish now, so now stay the pure now. Because if Peking they do bad, mama and papa will use until Peter. You will obey me down, you will beat and come off for that bad. I am a chief priest. I have to tell you people the truth, not even the truth. God have destined me. God have ordered me to set you free. You may not know. My life is for a purpose. I just want to tell the people that this is what happened. They were using us for human sacrifice. And they were even saying it with their mouths. Look at how they were maltreating us like animals. They brought those traditions from Ile-Ife, from Mecca. Muhammad drove them away because of this stupid life.
And waiting them go see and enjoy for Edo State.
Benin, the empire conquered over 201 towns and villages. And those military exploits, some of their citizens traveled abroad, and there was a need to bring them back into the fold. So before they go, there will be incisions, markings on their body through the works of fire and very sharp objects, tattoos, if you call them that. And so, because of the pains and civilization, we now decided to do this dress to reflect the tattoos that would have been on the bodies of the Benin.
Now the year.
This one is called the social dress.
Okay.
And just have their own pattern.
Of yeah.
The way to social functions, and today it is a symbol of the rebellion of the Benin. When the first ruler called Obiso ascended the throne, because of his mysterious nature.
I think you see what they are saying with their mouth inside King Pharaoh Palace. He said the first ruler of the land. You know, say these people are fool. Why did people? Are you people so foolish and still coming out? This boy is destroying our tradition. Tradition kill your head. Where? Tradition where? Use evil tradition. He said the first ruler of the land, Ogiso. See what he said? Ogiso, the king. The name was called Igodo. He will say yes, sir. His name was not called Ogiso. The first ruler of our land is called Igodo. Ask them what is the meaning of Igodo. They don't know it. The language, this is called Benin language. It's a combination of Ife language, ancient Ife language, and Igodo language. Ishan language, they mix it with Ife. That is what I speak. My original language, which I speak, the side I come from is from that Ishan language. We come from Ishan. Ishan did not come from us. We come from Ishan because our land, when I was growing, where I grew from the village, they said the language we were speaking, not this language, it was from Benin. That now infiltrated this our language. This is not our language. If you see an Urobo man, you see an Ishan man, where the two of them speak, they understand themselves. If you see an Ijo man, where Oshiomole come from, bring them to speak together, they will just hear 40-40. And you continue to imagine, say, how come this language is not having similarity? And these people live in the south, this one live in the north. How come? You continue to ask yourself, it was Pharaoh who caused this disaster. Pharaoh, King Pharaoh. King what? Pharaoh. He said they should not mention his name, except we are mentioning his name with proof. But it was what called King Pharaohs. Can you go to court that I mention your name? Are you your name Pharaoh? Idiots. Can you tell court? I mention Pharaoh. What court can tell me, don't mention Pharaoh? I think you cannot mention Pharaoh. Well, listen, this is what they were talking about. He said, the first king of our land, listen.
Second, where you throw away, give this our tourists them where they waka come Edo State, come sabi focus group, you will see and enjoy for Edo State.
Benin, the empire conquered over 201 towns and villages. And those military exploits, some of their citizens traveled abroad, and there was a need to bring them back into the fold. So before they go, there will be incisions, markings on their body through the works of fire and very sharp objects.
With fire, the mark human being with fire.
And so, because of the pains and civilization, we now decided to do this dress to reflect the tattoos that would have been on the bodies
you see?
Of the Benin.
Hi.
This one
with fire.
The social dress. And just have their own pattern, but this is the way to social functions, and today it is a symbol of the rebellion of the Benin. When the first ruler called ascended the throne. Because of his mysterious nature, they called him Okiso. His name was Igodo. Igodo.
The African Focus Group Waka.
You see, he said the name of the first ruler of the land, very, very great, was mysterious, mystical. So spirit is the highest order. Before we grow, if God ask any Shekiri man, they sing that music in Shekiri, those one who we accept. If Shekiri people go and ask them, we were multicultural people. Go ask Shekiri people if they know Ogiso. Go to Ikwane, Delta State. Ask them. Go to Agbo. Go ask them. Say they know Ogiso. They sing the music everywhere. Igodo. What they call it? Igodo. He said the name of the king is called Igodo. That is padlock, key to the kingdom. His name was called Igodo. He said they now said he called the city because he was very good man. He never used us. We don't have human sacrifice in our culture tradition. It was human sacrifice was brought from Ile-Ife and they used us too much. Look at people they sold to slavery. They say they travel abroad. Or fools, they believe say they travel abroad. They don't believe in these fake people. I'm just showing this video because I want people to know. Let me show you again. I don't want to end it there. Let me
saying happy well say them ready to find their roots and they can't trace and reach Africa come Benin City will be the Ogidigan kingdom for the whole world.
Listen,
say the slave man.
Listen,
we are very happy to be associated with His Royal Majesty, and His Royal Majesty has prayed for you today, giving you blessing. The high chief that prayed is one of the highest chiefs in the palace in Benin City. The chief that they bring is somehow Benin.
As a pure Yoruba man, Sagban being pure Yoruba man. Ife.
He prayed for peace, he prayed for safe trade, he prayed for good health, and he appreciated
land grabber.
Tracing your roots back to Benin. You are in the palace of the most revered monarch, the custodian of Benin culture. So
culture of human sacrifice. Stupid people.
Omonoba Nedo Uku Apolopolo Oba Eware II, Oba of Benin, he can't respond, give the African Focus Group and everybody waited the palace, saying happy well say them ready to find their roots and they can't trace and reach Africa come Benin City, will be the Ogidigan kingdom for the whole world. He got talk say the slave matter and their visit now waiting in what they call bittersweet memory. As he happy say them come trace their roots, but he constantly remind them of waiting Shelley for over 400 years ago when slavery when it be enter Africa and even enter Benin Kingdom. He got talk.
But I want to see these people when they see you are teaching history, they would like to be calling. May I ask what you want? Now, course you want course. Oh yeah, talk. Hello.
Good evening, brother.
I did talk for live video.
Hello, good evening. I'm not asking you, brother. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello?
Talk.
Hello?
Talk now.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I know they called, but you answer my greeting question.
I said good evening now. Good evening.
Okay, how are you?
But if you wait now, you know, say they show something for life now. Why you not wait me and first show and first?
I know. I wait, bro. Let me just show some 2 or 3 things to you. I just want to give you a word of wisdom. Are you hearing me?
Don't give me a word of wisdom now.
You don't know.
You live in Italy, you fooling yourself. People who know what I'm doing, you are just there to fool yourself. Let me block you out of here, foolish woman. You are giving me wisdom. You are a fool. Please don't let this idiot give us advice. Go and advise yourself.
Talk say the slavery was shell for the 17th century, it don't become old news. The one way with the face now waiting that they call modern slavery than a human trafficking. And it go happy well if the African Focus Group and many other people where they diaspora, if they fit show body join Edo State to take fight this katakata.
Thank you for giving come to the palace today. We thank you for deeming it fit to trace.
Now see Pharaoh, for slave, what did they talk? Somebody kneel down for there. Pharaoh sit down for chair. Person kneel down for the whole Nigeria. These people say they enslave us for 21st century. Person kneel down, put microphone for him mouth. All these things, if our government not stop all those madness, we are going to fight the government, and we will remove them from power. We have to be civil. I am going to campaign against the government of Obaseki if he don't stop this madness. Those criminals, traditional ruler, turning themselves to emperor. A country called Nigeria is not a kingdom. Nigeria is a country, it's a nation. The only kingdom we know is a country ruled by a king. That is called kingdom. Situation whereby the country the king can be president or can be the head of state or head of government. That is what we know as kingdom. How are people now parading themselves as emperor in a country? Are you the only traditional ruler in Nigeria? Look at somebody's kneeling down. If Odio of Onitsha is talking, he's holding microphone by himself. If Ooni of Ife is talking, he's holding the microphone by himself. If Sultan of Sokoto want to talk, he is holding the microphone by himself. Alake of Igbaland, he hold microphone. But if Pharaoh want to talk, somebody have to kneel down. Slavery. We criticize. It's allowed. This is what the law says. When somebody is misbehaving, then you have to criticize him. But you have to be very constructive criticism. That's what we are doing. This is slavery, modern slavery. Yes.
Trace your roots back. We're indeed joyful. At the same time, it's a situation of mixed feelings. Joy and sadness because of the slavery days. We are aware of some of the history. We have heard of the work of Marcus Garvey.
Who sold them to slavery?
We know about the work of Marcus Garvey, maybe not in so much detail. We have heard of work of the other civil rights activists, Martin Luther King, Jr. I have a dream, and all, so on and so forth. I say mixture of joy and sadness. We are thankful to God and our ancestors.
Your ancestors.
That
who sold them to
you have
slaves?
survived 400 years. But we thank God
400 years.
Past. We want to put all that as much as possible behind us and look forward to the future. When you talk about the future, somebody once said the future is now.
Okay. Once he asks for money,
tomorrow
he like now. Money die.
Tomorrow is an elusive concept.
Give me money. I want to build library.
You find that you talk of slavery in those days, and today you must have heard of what they call modern slavery, modern human slavery. Still going on all over the place. We would like to implore you to join us
to bring money
to fight. To fight this human trafficking in Nigeria.
See what you want to talk.
In Benin, in particular.
Bring money.
We are the vanguard of fighting this human trafficking menace in Benin. You may have heard about some not so nice reports in CNN that Benin is the hub of human
sacrifice,
trafficking, and so on and so forth, and also prostitution, and that's the fallout of all that. But we are doing our best here to
what have you done?
Such incidents, to fight it, to keep it at bay. It will not be so easy, but we have to keep on trying. We have to keep on trying. We like like to say that we have an opportunity to partner with whatever talent you all have acquired in the Americas, the talents you have acquired, the skills you have acquired, the knowledge you have acquired, to partner with us here in development of
to bring money for you
your
to
roots,
eat it.
the economic development, socio-political development of your roots. We will be very much delighted to.
When I see wetin dey talk when I dey lis ten your forefathers sold those people to slavery and ate the money. Those people came to look, trace their lands, and you are now asking them for money to support you. Hi. Have you ever seen people who are very funny? Your ancestor, not my ancestors, it was your forefathers who sold those people to. After 400 years, they came back. You still sit down, somebody still need it down before you put it. Why people are so very funny? You see, don't talk about that. Listen, you sold those people to slave. They came to know you.
To have your cooperation in that regard.
Oba of Benin come talk on top the better work with Edo State government they do under Godwin Obaseki administration to take improve political and social development for the state. Omonoba come talk about the Oba Eware the second foundation and the Palace Museum where them won't build. We go be world standard museum for the world.
We have personally I have a foundation which I have established.
He say he get foundation. When I listen, he say he get foundation where these people we come know where they for sell them slave. Say he get foundation. Foundation wey never fit build one room, put people dey wake up for Libya. Our sister wey dey do ashawo for Mali. For everywhere for being as so ashawo. Foundation wey no fit tell Guinness make employer do people Ishan for work. Foundation wey you get wey dem no dey use nothing dey employ Igodomigodo. Na only Oduduwa na dey employ for work. Na only Oduduwa na dey put for work. The family, your family, na dey put for work. Oduduwa family. We rest people wey come from the land dey be slave. Ishan people, dem no dey put them for work. Ijaw people, dem no work. Abi Urhobo people no dey work. No be you come from Ile-Ife, come meet them from Mecca. They say you know your ancestors for come. But do you mean people we cannot work in our states? You are the one who is influencing everything, and you are not the government. That's today. The people must lead. That is what Oshiomole said before. He said the people will lead. We must lead. I'm going to beg Obaseki not to let events overshadow him, because it's very simple. All these people are clapping out. They want to come and collect position. Go and work. If you want to be a driver, let them find a job for you in Okomu Oye. Go and be driving one of their motor there. Go and work. Everybody want to be a politician. For what now? Go and work. Stop. I don't connect. Shut up your mouth. Don't tell me that nonsense again. Go and work. Lazy youths. You want to be a politician.
You know, to try to do some work in the area of helping the needy, in the area of reintegrating those illegal immigrants that survived.
Illegal. See, they call you people illegal immigrants.
Forcefully or cunningly taken to in Libya and so on and so forth. That were returned back to Nigeria. The NAPTIP has been working very hard. The federal government has been working very hard. State government has been working very hard. We have been collaborating together. So we would like to call upon the distinguished group here to collaborate with us, see how we can move these problems out of our society. We are trying to set up a Palace Museum, because I heard you went to visit some museums, but we want to establish a Palace Museum in the Palace grounds, right here.
See all those fools.
We want it to be very exclusive, to the world-class museum. I've already designated a space for it. We're working with the state government, working with the federal government, even the British Museum. They have all come to
give you money
to state their readiness
to help,
to work with us,
to bring money.
and perhaps you might be having some contribution you might want to make to get it off.
You see, he say make dem see country. Ogiame I talk where he said we are begging our father Ogiame. Ogiame is the ancestral traditional ruler of our lands. It's our father. Those people, they have to come back to they went to the wrong place. Those people went to the wrong place. That man is not our ancestor. They went wrong place. Now they go. Wrong place. That is not our father. You see, and we will say something and they will call him. Stop calling person. You don't say somebody is talking, you want to make disturb. Wait, anytime somebody is doing good thing, you people like to always call.
On the ground for us.
African Focus Group get donation to give the Oba Eware II Foundation to take support the Ogbonge work where they happen for the foundation for Edo people.
African Focus Trailblazers Tours, we will make a donation to your foundation because of the great work you're doing, and we hope it will help to support the museum that you will build. Thank you.
Make una no forget say the waka of the African Americans from African Focus Group to Edo now result of the Ogbonge work with Edo State government under Godwin Obaseki administration they do through the Ministry of Arts, Culture, Tourism and Diaspora matter where them take the connect with Edo people for outside Nigeria, the ones where they obodo to come house and to sabi say Edo State in a place to come. And this one it go help grow economy and civilization for Edo State.
The reason why they come, they say they want to reconnect with their motherland. You know, say your sons and daughters from the African diaspora.
I say them happy well.
From California, they have come to Nigeria to pay a visit, what they call a trailblazer tour of Nigeria. This will be the first time the African Focus Group is coming to Nigeria, and they expressly requested that they want to visit Benin because of the heritage and the historical accounts they have read about Benin Kingdom. And that is why we decided to bring them here so that they can, and as the tradition would tell us, the first thing they want to do is pay a courtesy visit to the Oba. The purpose of their visit is that after 400 years of slavery in the Americas, they have now decided they want to come back to Africa because it's a journey of 400 years. They are coming back to reunite with their kingsmen. And some of the people in the group trace their DNA ancestry to the kingdom of Benin. And that is why in particular.
You see what the Yoruba man talk? He said they traced their ancestral DNA to Benin. I don't know they hear their DNA. They trace them. They not trace them to Enugu. Abi? Go check them online. They trace them to Abia. No. From River State, Gorish, Lagos. What did they call them? Bite of Benin. Bite what? Of Benin. They say that they're proud. Foreigners. Today, we want to tell our brother to read the history of Oromia. How Oromia came to our land. They are the family of Oromia. They are not from. I tell you, let our brother read the history of Oromia. The father of Pharaohs. You see, they are sharing their children everywhere. They are not from our land. It was Ogiame who give Joseph, take a plot of land to stay. From there, they now started committing all those evil. And the Ogiame who give the land, they say Ogiame is not a chief. They even started writing stupid history. They say they are now the owner of our land. I swear to God today that we must teach our history.
Many people want to know where their father come from. This man blocked it. The former president of Togo, the father of this current president, Nyensigbe Nyedema, visited Oba Erediawa, the late Oba, the father of this Oba. And he said the history says the father told them that they came from there, but nobody told them what happened. In this land in Togo, if they want to call Kom, it's called Va. Isha want to call Kom Va. They say Va mijo, jo. Va mijo, jo means will you go in their language? Because when you move, the language started changing because they were mix up somewhere. Our history. They scattered us. Do you know what they said in our language? Idu or Isiagbon. They now change it to Ado Isiagbon. How can a Yoruba man, as a Yoruba, Ife Biawa? You see, it was very clear. They have their home, their father home in Ife. Oruomba Ado. I love the Yoruba people so much. Kabiyesi Yoruba. I love the Yoruba. You see, we are not racist. We just want to survive. We want our kind to remain. My brother, please call. Let him read the history of how Oromia came to Benin, their father. People want to know what happened. Let me teach you the history of how they came. It was 1936 they wrote this book. Even Iranema even wrote book to help them. He wrote the book to help them. We want to read the history of how Oromia came from Ife. Oromia. If I use my mouth to say it now, you will not believe me. Let the books. It's documented. This book was written in 1936. I'm calling Izodome. Come and tell me where you get your history from. Don't lie. They will just be saying history. Romeo, he give birth to this. Stop lying to yourself. Liars. Vayamos na yo, ¿no? We must do. Let me call Assistant Secretary to read. Or if you are watching me, we want to support how Oromio, the father of those the Obas of Benin, the father of the what do you call that man? The father of Obi Ofisunuku, all those, the father of Enuji of Irwa, the father of Oba of Agbede, the father of Obi Abo Kingdom in Ukwani, where their father came from. The Dane of Agbo, that is Obi of Agbo. They are from Mecca, their ancestors, their DNA is there. They are not from our land, but they are the people ruling us. Edo State is the worst place. The whole traditional rulers, there is no one who is, apart from Onoji of Urumi, the rest are from Oba family. We are fools. And then we go on. Let me call Assistant Secretary. We just before we will read the letter, but let us start from somewhere. We want to read for you. I want to read it for you. What, my brother? Who say about it?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. Is it? Make your place clear so that people they hear you. Off the mic the wash am so that make people feel hear wetin dey talk. He want to read Oromia, the coming of Oromia, The man who wrote this book was the man who wrote this book was born in 1893. He was also a slave to one of the chiefs of the Oba of Benin, Oba Ovurame, who was taken to what? Calabar, who killed 7 white men and killed almost about 140 Hausa Fulani. 100, close to 140 Hausa Fulani who escorted the white men were killed. But those people were not recorded. They were not documented. It was the so these 7 white men who were documented, their names. The Fulani, they don't document them. Then they were any human being. Please press the love and like. So please read it. Press love and like if you are watching. Read.
Okay. Okay. He said, the coming of Prince Oromia and the opening of the second period. The administration of the Republican ruler, especially that of Evian and his son,
Ugiame,
was uncertain. Yeah,
just wait to he said before the coming of Oromia, the Republican ruler of the land was called Evian, King Evian, that is Igodomigodo. King Evian, I think you listen, know, this man who wrote this book was also a chief in Oba Palace, but they blind him so he cannot write any book again. The man was blind. They give the man chieftain title in 1936, 1937. The man, they blind him so that he can't write the whole books. It was already our who caused that civil war, who started seizing those books so that we cannot know our history. At the end of the day, we do know how much we have spent in recovering this. You see, that place, my brother will read it again for you. Before the coming of Oromio, this is the ancestor of those Oba you are seeing there today. We have a ruler. Our king of the land is called Evian. This is the son was called Ogiamien. He have 3 sons. The first one is called Uzama. Second is Usama. Uzama. We did not call Uzama. People don't know how all this thing came. The second son was called Ogia. No, his name was not Ogiamien. His name was called Eribo. It was Ogiamien, a translation of Ogiamien in English, that we don't have Oba. What we have in our land is king. There was a war. That is the name of Ogiamien is an opposition to the Oba, that we will never accept Oba. Just like what I am saying today, people are not coming to court to judge against me, to crucify me, because I'm teaching the history. Come and bring America president, bring Serbia. Do you mean I cannot teach my history? A foreigner who is ruling over us, listen attentively. Before the coming of Oromia met us there. Listen what is written. This book was written in 1936. Go and check Amazon online. You cannot see this book. It was my brother who helped me. I searched this book everywhere. It was only 1 copy. If you can even have this book, for example, you have this book on online, it will cost you no less than $2,000. Our people are so dull. They want to become slave to foreign all the days of their life. Please put love and light. Listen. Let me use my language to talk now. Away before Oromio, no biabo banakiri. Ogiamie, Eru Giamera atie, Evian. We were having king. They now, this thing, they try to change all this story. They say they give birth to Dudu. They stop that nonsense. Can you get? I mean, read them again, the beginning. Man, listen very well. Listen. Those people who are telling me that I'm lying, come and listen now. It's a reading book. First edition, Short History of Benin, written by Jacob Igareva. First edition. If you can find it to buy it, I will congratulate you. You cannot see that book. I have it through email. I can only send it to somebody through email. But people who are not supporting you, they say, send me the book, send me the book. Are you supporting? Send me the book. They will come in. Send me the book. Let's say, have you supporting us? Do you know how much we have invested in all those history books? And you want to say, send me from me. Send me an email. Greedy people. I beg, continue. Read that place for them.
Okay. The administration of the Republican ruler, especially that of Evian and his son Ogiamie, was unsatisfactory. Things were going from bad to worse.
Just wait to you see what our brother wrote, Igareva. He wrote it so that to please them. At the end, they still blind him. He said things were going from bad to worse, Abi.
Yes.
Listen, how can they be going to bad for worse? We don't have any relationship with Ife. We don't have any relationship with Ife whatsoever. Things were going from bad to worst. And then listen, if you see anywhere here say it was Oduduwa who gave birth to Ogisu, sorry, it was we who gave birth to Oduduwa. Read this place. Wait, there is nothing like that inside this book. Continue, my brother.
Okay. The administration of the Republican ruler, especially that of Evian and his son Ogiamie, was unsatisfactory. Things were going from bad to worse, and the people saw that there was a great need for a capable ruler. Ambassadors were therefore dispatched to Ohe Ile-Ife by the elders' requesting that a wise prince be sent to be their ruler. The prayer of the people had the desire infant, and subsequently Prince Oromia was sent, accompanied by courtiers including Ugefa, a magician, and he
just listen. Wait. You see what he talk? He said in the land, you see, they wrote this thing to suit them, but let us agree with them now. He said there was a need for a foreign ruler, a capable ruler. They now dispatch people to seek for a foreign prince, a wise prince. They never wrote it there that they now sent for their son who was missing. But please, I better read that place again. Read that place again. Do you see where it's written there that they sent for their lost son who missed? They now say, oh, you went to go and come out in Ife. Oh, come. They just put this thing to suit them. Read that place again and listen very well.
Okay. Things were going from bad to worse, and the people saw that there was a great need for a capable ruler.
A capable ruler.
Ambassadors were therefore dispatched to Uhe Ile-Ife by the elders requesting that a wise prince be sent to be their ruler. The prayer of the people had the desire infant, and subsequently Prince Oromia was sent, accompanied by courtiers, including Ogefa,
just wait. Ogefa, the listening, that's Ifa priest. That is Ifa priest is Osunde, who is claiming that is their father. They came from Ife. Listen, the father of Osunde, who is saying that they are the owner of land where you meet us. They say our land, you meet us there. They say they are not the owner. Ogefa. Continue from there. You listen, Ogefa, that is Ifa. That is the right word. Continue.
Okay. Including Ogefa, a magician, and he succeeded in reaching the city after much trouble at Ovia River.
Wait.
With the ferrymen.
Just wait. He said, wait, after much trouble, that there was a fight. How can you send somebody to come and rule you and there was a trouble? Have you ever seen that type of thing before? Ask me. They wrote it to suit them. Let us agree with it. You sent person so to come bring wise prince for you, and there was a trouble. Ijo people block him in Ovia River. There was a serious fight. There was a war. There was what? War. Continue, my brother. God bless you, sir. Continue.
Okay. After much trouble at Ovia River with the ferrymen, the last leader, Ogiamie, was much opposed to his coming.
Listen. The last ruler. Wait. The last ruler. That is. Listen. The last ruler. I think you listen. Is it not here existing today, Ogiamie? The people who were ruling the land, I did not say existing. The people you met in the land, you said they are your slaves. I think you listen, oh, they say you met us in our land, you said they are your slaves. You put your brothers everywhere to be selling our land. I think you listen what this book says. He's an Ife, from Ife, prince, Ile Ife, prince from Ife. He met our king in our land. Nobody sent for him. They just they want to do it like that so that it can suit. If there was a trouble, there was a trouble with the ferrymen. Who were the ferrymen? The Jaws. That's why they kill many of the Jaws for human sacrifice. Many of them were massacred. You see, the Jaws people, they run into the crack today. God bless those cracks with oil. We are the Israelites. We are the real Israelites. We are the original Israelites. They ran away. They were systematically, there was one tribe that never exists again. Anyway, you see a minority around this area in Nigeria, they are from Idu. We ran for our dear life. Listen and listen to attentively. There were a war in Ovia River. There were war was coming, but they said, oh, it was a trouble. There was after some trouble. Ifa, Ogefa no Mwekbo. Osunde, who is a pure Yoruba man, is not claiming that they are the owner of the land. I think you see, this is a Rarewa book. Oh. Which page be that one? Page 11, abi?
Page 10.
Page 10, short history of Benin.
Yeah.
Let them come and show us where they are reading, where they got their history from. Come and tell us where you get your history from. We are waiting for you. He said the Republican rulers of the land, Evian and his son, Ogiamie. I think you see what they said. They have rule. These are the people who were ruling us. They spoil everything for us. I have come to reclaim my mandate. I come to fight for my fatherland. That is our mandate. Nobody should be afraid of Pharaoh. No, never. We are going to rise up against you. Who are you? Are you the governor? People can even rise against government. Talk of you smelly animal. Now, listen very well. Listen. Read that place again. Read them again. Ovia River. Listen.
Okay. Okay. After much trouble at Ovia River,
there was a
with
war.
the ferrymen,
That trouble, that is, there was a war in Ovia River. How can they send for you? And there was a trouble. How can there be a trouble? You now ask them, what trouble? Who sent for you? Then they will come. You sent for you to come and be king. And when you come, you did not go to King Palace. You will stay inside forest. I think you see these people are just fooling themselves. Continue.
Okay. After much trouble at Ovia River with the ferrymen, the last leader, Ogiamie, was much opposed to his coming. He gave as his reason that it was too difficult to serve an Oba king, Ogiamienaga. Hence, his name, Ogiamie, but as the need for
just wait for there. He said, listen though, Mona, listen to that point. He said, Ogiamie blocked him. Ogiamie was not the name. The real name was called Erebo, Ogiso Erebo. Block him. And there was a war. There was what? War. That is Igbo people call it Idu Noba. Idu what? Idu Noba. That was the war the Igbo people are talking about. There was a fight in the land. Ogiamie blocked him. The beautiful tribes of the land started running away. Look at the way they were slaughtering human beings with the civilization they brought from Mecca. These people were civilized. Our civilization were ancients. Started killing us. Please put love and like and let us be happy with our history. He said Ogiamie blocked him. Ogi. The name, what is called Ogiamie? Ogiamie means we don't have Oba. It is King Igodo we have. That is the definition of it. We don't have Oba. It was rejected. He was saying, never. We don't have Oba. And we will never have Oba. I remain the king of this land. We will never allow a foreigner to rule over us. There was a fight. Some of the people who were betrayers, only that's why I am the only one who can renounce the curse. If I die, you people will remain in curse forever. I am the Moses, prophets, Elijah will come to give you that water to cleanse your sin. You don't have any problem. The only problem you have, you are cursed. The people are cursed, under curse. It's truth. And the Lord says, use the water to clean, wash their head. Their head will, the sin will be forgiven. And don't go back to Oba Atokbe again. Don't ever go back. And your life will never be the same. I am prophets, Ogiso. King, Ogiso. Priest, Ogiso. Ogiame told them, his name was Ogiso. He said, let us fight them away. He opposed. There was a war in the land. Idu, Noba. The name of our land is called Idu. Idu land. They brought war, Oromia. Brought war to our land. Please repeat that place again from Ovia River and listen, listen that very place. Is that not a symbol of resistance? How can we send for you? We are not resisting you. Read from Ovia River again. Continue, my brother. Listen to that very place.
Okay. After much trouble at Ovia River with the ferrymen, the last leader, Ogiamie, was much opposed to his coming. He gave his reason that it was too difficult to serve an Oba king, Ogiamie Naga, hence his name Ogiamie. But as the
Wait, let me use my language. Ogiamie or Ogiso Riboga nye. Ona muya owawa igbinaga no koga no ogi e mami na gare e wigodo migodo. Amioba. Ibi san ho nini amioba ogi e mami na ga. Iye wima na iwa zuo se bi ana e ma iwa zuo se ba gbona. Iye wa hinu to kin ave gbe ni lewe bro ni buwe. Ni fi enwa yi ori o mi ma kigbe ohun yan ibi ayi se azese imani yan bo ya azese. My brother, continue.
Okay. Okay. He gave as his reason that it was too difficult to serve an Oba king, Ogiamie Naga, hence his name Ogiamie. But as the need for a proper Oba was felt to be so great by the inhabitants, no heed was paid to his advice. Prince Oromiyan took up his abode in the palace built for him at Usama by the Eda, now a coronation shrine. Soon after his arrival, he married a beautiful lady.
Mary, listen, let us just continue. Continue, my brother. He married. They sent for you to come and marry. They sent for you, Abi, to come and rule. Ask me where he ruled. Where he ruled? They said they sent for him to come and rule. Where did he rule? He didn't rule. They said who sent for you and you were fighting. They sent for you to fight or they sent for you to rule. Where were you ruling? He never ruled. Did Oromia rule? No, not rule. Our city is called Igodomigodo. Did Oromia rule any place? No. Who was ruling? Ogiamie. It was Ogiamie who caught land for one of the sons of Oromia, the great grandson, that is the fourth Oba, that caused all those problems we are facing today. Look at Ogiamie who caught a plot of land for them to stay. A man who caught, where is Ogiamie land? He put all his family in all our land. Stop fooling yourself. Don't be a fool. Continue, my brother.
Okay. Soon after his arrival, he married a beautiful lady, Erewende, daughter of Ugego, by whom he had a son. After some years, residents here he called a meeting of the people and renounced his office.
Just wait. You that place again. Wait. It's listening. When Oromia came to where? Igodomigodo. Where did he live? He lived in Uselu. Iselu means the making of the king. Iselu. That is what they call Uselu. It's a Yoruba word, Iselu. In Yoruba word mean making of the king. That was forests. Do you know that our palace of the king that ruled over our land is called Igodo Palace? That is the palace situated, the first palace was situated around Ugbekun. From Ugbekun, let me block this animal that is calling me. Just hold on, bros. Those Ile Binimus below, they don't have sense. I'll block him, cannot call it head again. So the first palace of our king was located in Ugbekun. From Ugbekun, we now move the palace of the king to Ugodala Primary School, to Edo College, Ogiso Street. All those area was called Ogiso Palace. They sold all those land. They cover all our history that nobody can trace where we call. Only their own they keep. Uselu, they keep Usim. They keep their own. They sold our own. These people are see what they did to us. Okay, from there, this our ancestors said they sold everything. Then from there, they now moved the palace for our king to Utantan Road. That road is called Utantan Road. It's not called Sokumba Road. The name of that road is called Utantan Road. It's a straight road. That is the name city. Nobody was allowed to live in the city of Igodomi. No traditional rulers. It's only the king. The people, that is the council of elders, don't live in the presidential village. That place is the village surrounded by a moat. Arwan did not dig any moat. They should stop fooling themselves. That moat have been there since time immemorial. It is what God created. It's in nature. Just like this many years ago, there was something like river there. Maybe due to climate change. There is no man-made moats. They should stop fooling themselves. It's documented in our history. No moat made by anyone. It's a fake. Do you know what? That's Ogiamie Palace. They now call that place. We are going to change that name to Utantan Roads. Utantan, that is the name of the roads. Utantan. It's not so bad because of the influence of Obafemi and Awolowo. They now started changing the names to Yoruba name. They started changing all the old names. Our village changing to Yoruba name. They changed. We answer Yoruba name. Usa. My brother, you see what he said? After Oromia was living in that forest, Oromia tried to conquer our city. We fight him back. There was no way you can catch our king. Oromia was dissatisfied. And read what Oromia said. After some years, just talk, read that place. Listen to Oromia, their father. They are not claiming. Just listen to Oromia. Listen what Oromia said. Listen, Oromia. Listen what he said. Continue.
Okay. After some years, residents here he called a meeting of the people.
Read that place again. After some years, residents in the land. Continue again. Yes. Continue. After some years, Oromia residents in that inside forest. He tried to capture Oromia. Ask a Yoruba man. Oromia was a stubborn prince who fought many wars, but he was not able to defeat us. It came through trick. Some people they sold us. That's why the God of our land told me that these families, they have to come and ask for favor from me. They will never progress all the days of their life. Let them be fooling themselves. Read that place again.
Okay. After some years, residents here he called a meeting of the people and renounced his office, remarking that the country was a land of hatred.
Just wait. Wait. He said after some years, do that fight, residing in our lands. So not in our with taking over our kingdom. No. He tried. It was not able. It was not easy for him to capture our king. We were fighting him. After some years residing inside the forest, Asket was a rebel. He renounced. How can they send for you? Is as the owner of the land. Say you run away before, and you run. You see, you renounce the land. You listen, oh, Ile Ibinu. As a Benin, they don't know the meaning of Ile Ibinu. Is the name Ile Ibinu? That is the name they now call Benin. We are going to change the name back. The name of our city is called Igodomigodo City, and the name of our land is called Idu land. That is where we can interconnect with the Igbos. People want to know their history. Some people, they want to be fool and say, if you want to break cola, anybody who try it, God will punish your heads. How can you be a slave to a foreigner? Are you crazy? My brother, continue from there.
Okay. After some years, residents here he called a meeting of the people and renounced his office, remarking that the country was a land of hatred, Ile Ibinu, by which name the country was known afterward, and that only a child.
Just wait to. He said, I wait to my brother. He said after some years residing in Benin, not in Benin, in that place where inside the bush where he live, he renounced the office. He said the land is a land of. He said this land is a land of destination. Ile Ibinu is a Yoruba man. If a man speak Ile Ibinu, is it not the language? What is the meaning of Ile Ibinu? The land of vexation and hatred. Ile Ibinu, say the land, the verse, land of vexation. The land don't want time. Do you know how it happened at Ile Ibinu? It's a place called Oha. Oha. Before Okada, there's a village called Oha Azagba. That place, he was moving from one forest to another forest. When he was in Oha, in the night, with his men, a big tree called Oha break the branch and fall on his troops, kill hundreds of them. Oromia shouted, "Whoa! Ah! Ile Ibinu, this land is a land of vegetation." You see, the land is vast. They now turn that place to Ovia, see how stupid they are. Not our fault, because they always use us to take oaths. That is why we are so stupid. When they see you want to talk, they will go and carry you to come and use it to drink oats. You cannot talk anymore. That is what they did to my father. My father is today, he can't talk. Ile Ibinu, that is what they call Bini today. Foolish people, they say they are senior. Oromia, a foreign prince, you that owns the land, Oba Bini is selling your village, you are a fool. You don't know your history. A foreigner, a way, it's not your second. Let any shaman come and challenge me if I'm lying. Let any Yoruba man come and challenge me if I'm lying. How many Ijaw people have come out to tell me, say, oh, you are saying the wrong history? Let them come out. Let anybody come out and come out. If you know I am lying, come out. My number is there. Tell me where I wrong. What's the name of the land not in Ijaw name? Igodomigodo. The name of the city is an Ijaw name, which Idu is not an Igbo name. The name of our land is also an Igbo name, Idu. Idu land, Obodi Du. What do you mean? A foreigner ruling over us, claiming our things, our ancestors, God forbid. Continue from there. Ile Ibinu. The Ile Ibinu land, the land was hungry for them. Betray us. Continue.
Okay. The country was a land of hatred, Ile Ibinu, by which name the country was known afterward.
Afterward, they now later call the land Ile Ibinu. For many years after they don't feel trick us, cover, use wayo to manipulate us. Our people were running away from this tradition they brought from Ife, tradition of human sacrifice. Continue, my brother.
Yeah. And that holy a child born, trained, and educated in the art and mystery of the land could reign over the people. He caused his son.
Listen, just listen. He said, you see what it talk? Wait. He said it is only a son born of the mystica of that land. He said, he said not only he said the land forbid foreigner to rule over them. Read that place again. He said the land forbids foreigner from ruling over them. It's only at Oromia. I think they say Oromia now. Giso born Oromia. How come Oromia can't use him man? They talk and say the land forbid him. He killed many of his followers. When the tree break, Ohana Nyabo, that is the tree break and kill many of them. And you're not saying that they sent for you and the land was not killing you? My brother, have you ever seen that type of rubbish before? We sent for you, Abi. The land when they kill you. He said they sent for who? No, maybe not. Now you heard they sent for. They not sent for that for our land, though. It was not sent for. There was a war. Thank God, say there was a war with the ferrymen, and there was also a war with Ogiamie. You saw there was a war, but he had never arranged those places very well so that not to bring confusion. Today we are interpreting our history, and we will talk about history. Who want me die? We will teach our history.
Yes.
Nobody should tell me not to teach my history. Go to FBI, go to world courts. I must teach my history. People will start supporting us. People want to know where their father come from. They want to know those who are educated inside and those who have wisdom. Some fools, they want to be a slave to the other. Please press the love and like button. Read that place again. Read that place again and interpret. Let me interpret it. It say, if the land forbid foreigner, the land is vexed after the land killed them. Kill many of them. Who sent for you? They sent for you. You are not running away. Who sent for you? like people. You were sent for, and the land is now killing you. Who are you deceiving? Continue from that place.
Okay. Say, by which name the country was unknown afterward, and that holy a child born, trained, and educated in the arts and mystery of the land could reign over the people, because his son born to him by Eremwende.
Just end down like that. Thank you. Thank you. Moku end. I'll call you again. We can read the letter where the man writes. Okay? Today letter. Okay? I think you see what I am saying now. What this lecture, did it prove to you that this Pharaoh family, they are our ancestors? No, the land. Oh, I don't know why. Do you want me to die before you support me and let us reunite our ancestors together? They came from Ife. The man who wrote this history was born in 18th century, and he was also a chief in the palace of the Oba of Benin. Look at people fighting me. Let them come and teach us our history. I came out today. I volunteer myself, say, my people, why can't you stand? Stand in the name of our ancestors. Stand. I am wearing the symbol of our ancestors. Wake up. He says he's laying a curse on you. For which curse? Please, not so. Stand. Your children will suffer if you don't stand today. People are there. They are just looking. You are not supporting. Support and let us take over our lands. Let our family come back. If Josh should come back, Urobo, let them come back to their fatherland. We want Urobo man to be a governor of Edo State. We want them to rule us. We want them to rule their fatherland.
Oh, he's so one of the universe.
A voice we were in. Or I didn't come we have a talk.
Let me talk to the Edo people, most especially.
But when I get my history, now my teacher.
Edo people, Edo people. This one when they say, Aba Bini, now you get Bini, and now you get Edo. Come and talk now.
Okay.
Yeah, my people now be moved. Now all of us now get Edo, not be one person. That is why they said Edo is by the people, by the government, by enemy, by government. It's government that holds the land.
Okay.
Who is the government? It's me and you.
Okay.
All of us. Now
the Oba family, now they sell land. The family, they will sell land.
Wake up on a snowball. As far as the country we are living, if you are living here president, then you can decide in this city where I did. But if you get passport, you can decide all over the country. If you belong to the country, you contribute to the country, you are working, pay tax. Even if you are not working, you are living there. You are the owner of the country. Now everybody get country. All those ones when they say, you get a be mugu, you do that for a post. Do that for a post. They tell me say, now Benin, I get it. When I repeat,
Foreigner.
I don't people.
Ogiamie na be our king. Ogiamie na be our king, not be Oba. Oba, you know be our king. You will not be king for our lands.
Say, you die for Facebook, you do that. We all go die. I'm gonna get that one for head. Say everybody you die. You die today, we die next tomorrow, we die and I die. Thank you, my brother. Now that one why your country.
God bless you. You see what our sister talk, very beautiful contribution, very beautiful word. You see how we where they come meet for the land, now they sell our lands. They say that they get land. Make I show you now. Make I show now how they sell the land now. They say they don't sell the land, they go. All those fools, they don't get sense. Make I show now their atrocity where they commit. Iwa giemawa. Phew. We do come. Nya kongbe wa kon de wa. They can now very one out you have winning long. Phew. Pay me. Make I show now the one way our first show now. So land na they be senior for land to lands. Tony Ibu and Wagmama they see land. This Oba brother for this village, the village people tell and say no. See, I say people don't say they wake up. People say they don't want me. Nah, so our land. Nah, Oba will just carry the coffer in palace in brother. Now they will come be senior for village. They not for come. They call it sell land. Also fools, they go they are killed with the stupid idea. Listen.
Tschüss Alltagsfliff. Hello Fresh.
Spokespersons for Igeduma community.
Listen up.
Spokespersons for Igeduma community, Yamu Oseregi, the Holo of Igeduma, and some others said that the community has never been administered by an Enogi, but through a Holo who is alive and a member of the Uzama Nibie. They affirm that a white setting is from Idokpa, while Igeduma is his mother's village and therefore does not have the say in the affairs of the community. He said in a recent press briefing by him, he said Igeduma people do not like his father, a pronouncement which is not far from the truth because the father's deeds ran contrary to the tradition of the community, which the people frowned at.
The village never had an Enogi and will never succumb to.
You see, now God will bless this man. He said the village never have Enogi. You know what is Enogi? A duke, Igwe. Now all bad children in the park follow it. They sell our lands. Our people are so stupid. See, these people don't rise up now. Maybe they go palace. They will go use the drink water, all of them come quiet. If the villagers don't fight, they will now go beat all those elders. See,
Igeduma people do not like his father, a pronouncement which is not far from the truth because the father's deeds ran contrary to the tradition of the community, which the people frowned at.
The village never had an Enogi and will never succumb to one, especially.
he say they don't have Igwe, that is Enogi, and they will never succumb to one. Even Oba Abini bring anyone, they don't want it. Only to sell. These people are so foolish. They don't sell everything. They go.
One created in the midst of controversy.
Listen.
Community, which the people frowned at.
The village never had an Enogi and will never succumb to one, especially one created in the midst of controversy. In our opinion, the other title is higher than Enogi. It becomes, therefore, an aberration, a smart of greed and self-centeredness for Henry Wanseti and his father. Wanseti Usegasomo too, in a desperate move mortgage our revised a other position for an Enoge title.
Go carry toss, carry big motor, carry police, because he know people. Tell they go arise them for that side. Say now he go be. He go just carry money, sell land. If he don't sell like by 4x4 land, go carry concrete them for Benin here. We not get land again. Our interest in this matter is that.
I think you see, I think I see what they talk, and they bring proof. Randomly go see what they tell me. To tell the whole world. He go carry talks come from Benin. After they don't sell land, he go kind of go give Pharaoh Palace, go give them for that side. How this family would they sell our land? Can this idiot try this thing in Yoruba land? Can he try this in Ishan land? God punish you all. Fools! Have a way down, mama. Say they don't get land again. Make I show that place again. Mumu. Well, I'm gonna take fools. A way down in Nizuwa, Kagbon, Emily.
Go carry toss, carry big motor, carry police, because he know people. Tell they go arise them for that side. Say now he go be. He go just carry money, sell land. If he don't sell like by 4x4 land, go carry concrete them for Benin here. We not get land again. Our interest in this matter is that he claimed that.
Una see what they talk now. Una they hear what they talk. I say make our people wake up. They say they will be full. They say they want to become full. The children they born will be full for abroad. They want to do president for as Obama to president. Your children called since una dey Italy. How many person don't become senator for Italy? Una not born for Italy. Una not born senator. I mean, not born governor for Italy. Mugu. No, una many pass for Italy. Una not born. Una go see born na type. See na lizard, the born lizard. Na goats, na the born goats. You only born fabrica worker, now you go born. You can't be governor. They will come they look you, now you come they road and say, I don't find fire, I don't get for Italy. You the fool. If you get labor work, you go dey happy at the work, Our job we get now do Oba Obini families. Now then na be the kabisi. Una be fool. Go Osun State. Go who they control. Now then na be legbere for my former chairman now. Una be ewu goats na be. They no go tell my brother, you not come out today if I slap you. Hey, my brother, you not come out today, I will wait for you for that. What did you wait for me for? How many times you don't say, my brother, you are doing a great job? Wait, no talk. This is food, doesn't start the call again. If I lay curse on you and the curse go work, say nobody ever dare to insult God. If you dare fool yourself again, I will use the spirit of our Lord and will lay curse on you. The day when you will ask for forgiveness, now that day, and God will do you something the worst. Listen to the video again, make I plan for that again. Listen.
Smart of grace and self-centeredness, in our opinion, as
Because the father's deeds ran contrary to the tradition of the community, which the people frowned at.
the village never had an enogi and will never succumb to one, especially one created in the midst of controversy. In our opinion, the other title is higher than enogi. It becomes, therefore, an aberration as smart of greed and self-centeredness for Henry Washington and his father, Washington Usaga to, in a desperate move, mortgage our revised a other position for an Enoge title.
Go carry toss, carry big motor, carry police, because he know people. Tell they go arise them for that side. Say now he go be. He go just carry money, sell land. If he don't sell like by 4x4 land, go carry concrete them for Benin here. We not get land again. Our interest in this matter is that he claimed that nobody likes his father and that he reigned for 22 years, which was a lie. So whatever it is, if your father has ruled for 22 years and you are there and they never liked you or your father, then in my opinion you would have told the press what happened, why they didn't like you or your father. So our interest, why we decide to come and talk to the press, is to set the record straight. We want to tell him here that he has lied. The Speaker, Talakawa Parliament, Kola Edopai said the people of Igeduma community came to solicit their assistance to help them address the injustice meted on them by the said Enogi.
The Parliament has been a voice of the voiceless, the voice of the oppressed. They decided to come and report this matter to the Parliament with a view to getting justice. We shall join them in the fight to ensure that justice prevails, to ensure that peace continue to reign in our community, Igeduma.
The Enogi of Igeduma community, Henry Iwaiseti, while speaking with the news crew, said his reaction is contained in a recent interview with journalists. According to him, the people of Igeduma are only crying wolf when none exists, as the allegation is baseless, pointing out that he is the legitimate Enogi of the community.
Erime was the last A-holo. The second Enogi.
He say na Oba na he change am. Make una ask am whether if papa get land for there. Erugbe won to wa nínú to gbe Pharaoh wa gbe o agbon. Ask me if they have any land for there. If you be with no gay, you know so your papa get land for there. Make God punish Pharaoh. Wanna gbe o mo gbe o agbon. All they just do is say sell land, carry money go give Pharaoh for palace. They are selling our land. May I show another one? Mona show another one again. I see they are this. We know we get future if we no rise up against these people. Now wetin happen to Ogiame that time? Ogiame say, let us fight these people. Una not here, una be fool. See, my people, we not think about our children. Did they sell our inheritance from God? All of una they go one more. Now the fool na say, wanna see the other one. You see, I dey tell una say na King Pharaoh of Benin na him dey support Tony Kabaka. Una see the land wey Pharaoh give am. Make una come ask me say where Pharaoh for see land wey go give Tony Kabaka? Which land? You carry land come from Ile-Ife, make God punish you. Wa gbe o agbon no. Owo here almost owu a o. Owe mana wu you a o. Owe a o. You know, Okare none of those you wanna kawu you. When you fake come, your children die for your eye. Yeah. Oh, we are most of we were. See.
To thank you, not for one reason, for many reasons. But so, my people, I want to give me my Bible. I have a breaking news. Do you all want to hear the breaking news? Do you all want to hear the breaking news? Put your hands together for our palace. Oba Tope is Baba Wesel. Idigwa. Oh. Idigwa Igwaye. Wesel. Oba Nedu Wesel Baba Wesel. Oba Obini, thank you so much. I came to thank you, not for one reason, for many reasons, but for this one. I want to break the news to the whole world. So, the way this enemy of palace, enemy of Beliland, Onakbikuyewu, Godwin Obaseki, destroy Tony Kabaka hotel, try to turn Tony Kabaka to what he is not. Couple of hours ago, Wesi Baba, let me speak Benin to say it before English. And I saw it do Wesi. Ogure gwa, Tony no yadu. When it go Baba, Esenu niye. Oba Tope, he said, oh, Udana Robaseki, Uwena Wajena, Ogi Gwagayutene, Baba Tony, and I went a coat, Eri, Yamion. Oheke no mirai. O tonega de be. O when I was yamu de Tony Kabaka. Umogu, the Manibu Wese. Ubere yedo.
Or when I fear a Tony, Maritonia Iruwe online of the day. A Tony, or Monobaneto, Ewa Gidika, or a Tope, Era and okay. Oh, talk, now when I fear a Tony, I want asset in life. I will not fake on here no yari, right? No, we have to do it.
When I see wetin dey talk, may I use my English to talk am. As governor destroy Tony Kabaka hotel wey build for government lands, Oba of Benin carry government land, all those government reserve. Ask am whether he get land. I say they use dey destroy our future. The land wey give this criminal. The land wey no be young, government land. He say make Tony Kabaka dey sell the land, make they eat for him life. Government wabune abe weni mama pwe we no dey support her. Anybody dey support this idiot na idiot na still be for na life. Who are here? He say make he give, he just can land. We are talking about 1,000 plots. He say make it. Oh, I say we don't die. I say we be fool. Pray, I speak for their heads. Man, no dey talk again. No man, I go kill myself. Wow. See what they talk.
I went on feko fia. Eote gwale noa we po yiwo. Owiwe no wiwe. Chupa ye politician. Ye ki ansie pe. No ame wale sirie. Wela na miena again kwanyi. So
What?
Ewa Ugidika. Owese ne Tony Kabaka. Ese no kwa. Ese no kwa. Kwa me egwa wese kwa me. Kwa me. Kwa me egwa wese. Ogievo. Ni magwali peace. Ni magwali winoma. That Tony, why you so? Again, wana pe territory wana wanya wa evidence ni wa mame parire ni wa bo pekule luwa. No we Tony pe luwa. Uno wa e baba eti omotone.
Okay.
Oh, why you wa so?
You gonna ask me which work?
Why
Make una help me ask say. Make una help me ask some. Make una help me ask am which work Tony Kabaka dey work for am. We go carry mighty land. He say they destroy the hotel. Now he get land. Make una dey ask all those questions. Say because you say Benin people they be goats, animal, not be all of us. Fools. I say Benin people they be fool. See that village just now. These people rise up. People don't they rise up. You see my village don't rise up the other day. People, some people don't say old man with their teeth the roti. Person go just come up back, just send person for Benin, go just begin to sell their land. They will just sell the land in our banner, and send and come say, we no dey think about na children. We no go get grandchildren. We na for me farm fool. Now get the land, government land, or bas na get land. See, foolish human being. Mama, come fight me. I dey fight for the future for our children. I dey fight for the rights. Oba carry lands. Government land. Whether in get lands, no be government I get the land. He carry give Tony. He know say if Tony open mouths, the whole world will scatter. He know the work wey Tony dey work for am. Tony Kabaka, who you dey work for? Oba. When I ask me, make I play for now.
Let me tell the whole world. The Oba of Benin is the best Oba in the whole world. After Governor Godwin Obaseki destroy, demolish his own son hotel, a son of Edo land. Oshiomole, Comrade Ali Oshiomole son, the street governor, Comrade Tony Kabaka Adu. When the palace saw the way things are going, he decided to cut a very large land at Sapler Road, commercial zone. And he told him, be selling that land, build another hotel if you whenever God on that land, and be using it to feed yourself and your family. How many Oba is doing that? How many Oba they doing for the That is a word. A word is enough for a wise man. A Tony Wariera. A Baba West, you know. What making I go to work? Make una tell no say una no get sense. Kateosa Okubo. When they call me, they say Kateosa Okubo is close over the old Benin people. They begin to say, hey amigo. Person when he close to Baba, I say, I can't ask question. I told him, say, not true. I must stop. But today, Governor Baseki, he defied Kateosa Okubo. Benin people, they support Governor Baseki. You know, see how these people, as their brain is malfunctioning. When they get it, I'm a bang. Yani wapu way. We might do it and get it, I'm a bang. Eh? Okay? Or when they support the governor now, the governor go away with it, if Babana with you, right? Then why you want to go back? Who will back? Oh, we'll back. Oh, why? Every man, you like play politics. At me, Tony, or in Masevilo Kaji. Where are we? When I bury rubbish, maybe a bit check comment. Can I bury rubbish? I mean, when if they bring Oshiomole back tomorrow, now, say that I'm going to one. Una when right now, say, if I don't come back all right now, no, who will kill you now? Pastor Sagan say, I'm not going nowhere. Breaking news. Osaro Obanse, a son of Edo land, or Moromo, Imawe, or Moromo. Osaro Obanse, Moromo Waron. Osaro Obanse have withdrawn to contest or have withdrawn to be.
You see, he go for commercial zone, Sapler Road, government land. Now they carry, they sell, they give. You see, he give an land. Ask me whether Oba get land for there. I be in village there. How who give an land? These people that who were managing that land. Now me, wait. The day when they go sue Oba Seki in the other week, I don't reach Benin. Those land, I am going to help the government. I am not corrupt type. All those lands, those people who are buying land from Oba, who are buying land from all those Enoge, they should stop henceforth. Stop selling, stop, just stop it. If you don't stop it, that house, they are going to be demolished. It's illegal. They don't have right. It is the government who have right to continue to buy land and fool yourself. These are for agriculture. Nobody, I repeat, nobody, I am going to fight for our generation of born. They cannot sell those land anymore. Is that how to build a house? They just selling land. Tomorrow call governor. Governor, erosion is here. Are you going to eat the house? Foolish people. You obey law in another. Is that how to do it in Switzerland? You are obeying law. My street, you don't put road for here. We pass build rubbish house. The government must do something. Usakuno holding, go and work. You have to work. No appointment for you. Edo Connect, for go sleep with the Edo Connect. We will never allow the governor to be. See, some people they just sit down for us. Governor, not give me work. You are crazy. We are coming. Okomu Oye, go and work. We are going to meet with those companies. You work for governor, that doesn't mean you shouldn't work. There's good to be an avenue for people to go and work. You can be a driver, you can be a cleaner. Doesn't mean is that how to do it in Europe? If you vote for Angela Merkel, me say they will appoint you as commissioner. Are you crazy? Is that how to do it? They just appoint everybody as commissioner because is that how to do politics? Governor must invite me to Edo State. I have this symbol of authority. Governor must invite me to my state and join to build my state. We must build our state. I have a dream. I must join in rebuilding and bringing our family back home. See, those black Americans, they want to come back home. But Oba of Benin and their family, they are selling our lands. Tony Kabaka, who is not, they are just sharing. The other day, he said they're giving 40 plot, 30 plot. How many plots they bring now? Maybe 1,000 plots. They know say Tony Kabaka open his mouth, the whole world will shake. They know what is going on. They just close the mouth, may not talk. Hello? Hello? It will go make my interview. E ka bege ne me ga vie ge ni wa vie. Ga vie ge ne si. O ato. Ouais. Ga vie. Leta na guana. Oh. Na guana leta. Today we want to tell our assistant secretary make he help us read the letter. He say not dey involve himself for politics, King Pharaoh. So we are going to see the letter we write. I call Oshiomole. I told Oshiomole, leave Obaseki alone. Allow this man. King Pharaoh is the problem between Obaseki and Oshiomole. I said it. I swear in the name of God. I said it. I didn't lie. If you go meet governor, go talk another thing. If you go meet Obaseki, you go meet Oshiomole, go talk another thing. I call Oshiomole, I tell Oshiomole, say, Oshiomole, don't be so. Allow things to go well with you and your. Stop this. Pharaoh, now you bring. See, people wey dey lay curse on Oshiomole, stop it. If you don't stop it, that land will consume you. Don't lay curse on him. What type of curse? Some people were coming out and stop that nonsense. That is what you do to Ali. Don't try it. I am the chief priest of the land. Nobody should lay a curse on Oshiomole. Don't do that. It is Pharaoh you have to lay a curse on, not Oshiomole. But Oshiomole never listened. Edo State is not a place you can ring. Don't bring our state. Never. Don't bring that place. The people must lead. The Oshiomole who said, let one man, one vote, let the people lead. Those people, I am hereby raising the symbol of our unity and the symbol of our authority. Today, I use my two hands to hold it. Nobody is allowed to go and be breaking egg or bring all those useless juju on Oshiomole. You are hereby bound. Anybody who do it from today go, you have sinned against Ugiso and Igodomigodo. The land will consume you. The Bible said, a sin committed against the Holy Spirit cannot be forgiven. You have right to criticize him. Don't go to his shrine and bringing out that is your stupidity. If you try it, that land will consume you. You can cause Ogun, all those rubbish you have been saying, but don't bring those idol to social media and be laying on Oshiomole. When you do it, that land will consume you. Why must you do that? Are you crazy? Don't do it. Behave maturely. Don't do that to Oshiomole. Don't do it. Don't do that. You can be criticizing him, Oshiomole, dancing. It's normal in politics, but don't just go. That is stupid. Are you crazy? Are you bringing that shrine and be swearing for? Are you crazy? Do you see the governor coming out swearing for Oshiomole? Governor did not send you to do that. Our governor is a learned and educated governor. These are people who want to be president, to rule as president, not end up in governor. He have a future. He should lead us. We bless him. So, people who are running after the governor, governor cannot appoint people as commissioner of this, that, social advisor. No, 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 no. We have companies. The governor will create more jobs. You must go and work. Governor cannot appoint you. Governor not carry us along. Tony Kabaka, you will return that land. That land, you must return that land. I'm going to. Anybody should not buy any land from Tony Kabaka in commercial in Sapele Road. If you buy that land, I am coming to seize this land. The land belongs to government. Anybody who buy land for Tony Kabaka, you waste that money. Please wait after the election. Don't buy any land again. Government is going to take over the land. All those Enogi should go and look for a bike to start working. Don't allow the Enogi. If they invite you to Oba Palace, don't go. The Oba of Benin don't have right to invite you. If he invite you, say no. If he threaten you, you go to the nearest police station. Don't go to Oba. Benin does not have the police to arrest you. It is because of people are so scared of holding this time. It is illegal. You see, Emmanuel Agbogun, they cannot invite Emmanuel Agbogun to Oba Palace. If said no, I'm not going. It's not because Emmanuel Agbogun is educated. You can just go and take somebody, say you want to take him to palace with force. Tony Kabaka have committed many crimes. Let him wait. I think Mr. Oda the Mago Tree, what you did to Prince Okoro, if it is legal in law, you come and explain yourself to the court of law. You say you have not committed any sin, abi? Going to somebody house 1 o'clock in the night, asking him for a passport, evil they postpone. Who give you the power? You come and explain it's Oba. All those things, it was Oba who was using Tony Kabaka to be committing all those evil. Oba sent them to do all those evil. And it's not denied. He say give him lands. You see what is going on today? Pharaoh came out and said that, listen, let us see what the English was not even correct. Let's see what Pharaoh writes. King Pharaoh of Benin, look at what is right. The judge said you have to say something that you have proof. What we have today is proof. We are interpreting what is writing, what they have right. It's very simple. Let him read it. Let Assistant Secretary read. How he betrayed Oshiomole. How King Pharaoh betrayed Oshiomole. Oshiomole was always going to his palace. This man is not coming out after you have known. He already know, say he don't fail. He say he not talk like that. You know what happen? Now he tell Osaro Baze and what do you call this? Allegedly said tell Osaro Baze and Udobu made a statement for Izeyamu. He can write statements from the Pharaoh palace say he not talk like that. How you tell no? See make this man, make you tell no say this man na heavy, na confucianist. My brother, he can't come and write statements say no talk like that to say people they carry rumor they go. How you tell no? Your mind they judge you. So basically na betrayer. Na betrayer. He betray your grandfather. He betray this. As you don't see say the thing don't change. When they disqualify Obaseki, King Pharaoh not come out, can't talk. After he don't see the power don't shift now, see the whole everybody don't support Obaseki now. He can't come out. Obaseki, this Obaseki na fool. He dey watch you. The Obaseki is our second god. Okay? You are the evil of our lands.
Hello.
Ogisort of Benin.
What? Oh my brother. So our brother want to read the King Pharaoh public announcements. One of the list, That's why I say the English not correct. From the Pharaoh palace of Benin, King Pharaoh. I bet brother read them for us. The public announcements. He say people they put life on heads. Say he not tell is there how anybody step down for him. Who ask you that one? Who ask you? Now the question to say, now wetin your mind dey judge you? Say Obaseki na betrayal. You know wetin he talk? He say na Pharaoh say na Oshiomole na he bring Obaseki come say wetin you bring come carry am go. Everything wey Tony Kabaka dey talk na wetin dem dey discuss for Pharaoh palace. Everything they deny. The people are with Obaseki. He's our governor. If you not go jail, we are going to protest against Obaseki. My brother, I better read the public announcement.
Okay. See, Palace press relief. The attention of Benin Traditional Council has been drawn to the speculation making the round in the social media that the palace of the Oba of Benin has prevailed on some governmental aspirants to step down for a particular candidate in the upcoming primary of a certain political party.
Just wait to my brother. He say on social media. But you say you no dey watch social media. Now how come you can't hear wetin dey happen for social media? Pharaoh say no dey watch social media, but he can't hear now. Make una help me ask Pharaoh say which page of this social media for the see am. Na only me one na dey report palace briefing. Social but me I not carry the rumor come out now. Where you for come hear am? One of the listing of Pharaoh, he says he just go around say Udobu, who's the head of Osokpika in every local government, and Usaro Baze say they don't put pressure on them. Now waiting they plan. Captain Osa carry money come. All of them Captain Osa, I know how much Captain Osa na person when we say the waiting they belongs to us for those state, our oil, everything Captain Osa and Pharaoh. I say what people they be fool. Everything wey belongs to us, our oil, everything they land they just share am with yourself. What you them? If always can I say ya biluwa ni gbe na mi wa meme. Wa yore unu na ya ri wa make na yore. I'm going to use my mouth to chop na. Obona ya gbo yon ya say kele. The hand they beat your pikin. Make I dey use the mouth. If you why you know what that's there? If you ya we be. You know what that's unu na ya ri wa ikwe ga ize mu wa yore ikwe o mu wa yore. Talk, continue.
Okay. The palace totally denounced this evil speculation and condemned those that originated it. His Royal Majesty Omonoban Edo Ukwu Akpolokpolo, the Oba of Benin, has said time without number, the palace of the Oba of Benin does not get involved in partisan politics. The three prayer points of the Oba of Benin is the democracy process has always been as follows: that God and our ancestors should give us a governor that will accord respect to traditional institutions.
Foreign tradition, foreign one. And they not accord to Ogiamie of the land. Listen, they should accord to the respect for the tradition. Ogiamie who cut land give you me the pay rent. You never pay your rents. Pharaoh, the cemetery, you don't pay rents. You have not pay your rent fee. And you say make governor Ogiamie I talk he say the Igbo want to know their father, the Ijaw want to know their father. They are coming America. People are coming to Ogiamie Palace. They want to know where their father come from. Say that land, we will fight you.
It's our blood, that land. Come they said you and your children who are here who do here gbuwa. Why hin to talk man why gbe o agbon. Continue my brother.
Okay. Develop this state and provide food on the table for the masses. However, the Omonoba strongly advised that in order to show recurrent socio-political conflicts that seem to constantly ravage the state, making Edo people a laughing stock to the rest of the country, in how politicians manage the affair of Edo State, our Edo politician actor must eradicate the twin evil political vice of godfatherism.
Listen, you're going to of you see where for betray Oshiomole, I took now the CEO. He wants support Obaseki now against Oshiomole. Where you they support Oshiomole? I'm chi people. Esako. Now they see waiting this King Pharaoh they talk now. He say in they go against godfatherism. When you now bring House of Assembly member, when I mention their name, you get your own swear put. Pharaoh wey dey involve for politics, in getting your candidates. You now dey deny. Say me then they do godfatherism. Are you not the godfather? Swear put. If I lie against you, let us swear together. Not be your not juju from Mayfair. Let us swear the night and gods. Then the night consume who lie between me and you. If you don't have your own political candidate for APC, for House of Assembly, where you personally choose come. Look, these people are just deceiving their self. Shut up your mouth, don't be a fool. Pharaoh, you be a fire no Pharaoh. King Pharaoh should stop lying to the world. Say it's not in partisan politics, godfatherism. Why you don't measure godfatherism all those one? And today you want to call the measure godfatherism. After you know, say the power of the people don't do with Obaseki. I will see whether Obaseki will go palace, go in me down. Obaseki, if you do that thing, Obaseki father was the first man to renounce idol in Benin City, in Egodomigodo City. First, those years there were no church brought by the Portuguese, it was fake. The first church was CMS. That is the school Obaseki went to, primary school, St. Matthew there. That is the first church. Obaseki father was the first man to remove all those idols, throw it away, and give a life to Christianity. The father of this Agogbede. The crime that man committed was the man told the British not to ever allow this evil tradition to come back again. They say he betrayed the white men, he betrayed them. Because Obaseki told them not to allow. I have the book, Beneath the City of Blood. It was one of the journalists who followed the British to Benin to record everything that happened. It was the British who wrote that book, Benin City of Blood. Obaseki told the white men that they should not allow this tradition to come back again. It was evil. But the British never listened to Agogbede, the father of this governor. One day you will read that book. I will send you that book to read it. Have you read Otie Benin? You might say Benin, the City of Blood. I will send you that book. Go and read it. Anybody who want that book, I will send that book to them. Benin, the white men, the journalists, they follow the way they can't catch that about what do you call about no by Vurane. He write down for inside the book. See, with Obaseki advised the white men. No, Obaseki was never Oba. So people who are fooling, who are not go to school, say Obaseki na Oba. How was Obaseki Oba? Obaseki was the second in command to the white men, the deputy to them. He was ruling. The white men abolished Obashi. There was nothing like Oba. There was nothing like Obaseki was never Oba. Some fools who are not educated, they said Obaseki was Oba. It's no, not like that. I will read that place for you. It's not Oba. Oba was cancelled. They burned down Oba Palace and burned down all those things. It took them about 2 weeks to clear human sacrifice. The whole Benin was smelling of human sacrifice. Thousands of us, our people were killed just for only one man. Just for only one man. Can you kill people because of God? If you say no, it was God, why can't he kill the white men? Only 2 days, 3 days they used to capture him. They come to the next people, they catch him. Where was they say it's 3 years? They turn, these people know how to lie. They turn 3 days to 3 years. 3 days become 3 years. What told you know? They come today, next tomorrow they capture him. They say na 3 years, 3 years. I pray na it's sure na 300 years they take capture him. 300 years, not be 3 days. Continue with the letter.
Okay. Said, our Edo political actor must eradicate the twin evil political vice of godfatherism and consensus candidate. These two practices seem identical to the very fundamental basis of democracy. In other words,
read that please again. I don't understand that. He say no dey involve for politics. Na him no dey teach politics consensus. Wetin concern you concern consensus candidates? Wetin come concern you no dey play politics. Wetin na you dey advise now. Na the type of how they want to do their primaries. And you know a politician. Na politician you be na. Abeg read that place again. Give me the whole world dey see am o. Dey gbé tiwa ni.
Okay. Our Edo political actor must eradicate the twin evil political vices of godfatherism and consensus candidates. These two practices.
He say listen, see wetin talk o. Say these two practices. More than the list me interpret am for am. He say godfatherism next to Oshiomole. You see they betray Oshiomole for there. When you don see they don suspend Oshiomole, then come talk. When they never suspend Oshiomole, you no talk. I tell you, Oshiomole this. Oshiomole dey lis ten to person. Oshomi no tell you say leave this man. This man go. I tell this thing when people no dey lis ten to me. I tell Oshiomole say this Pharaoh Esako Ogboy, I don tell una truth na me talk. My people no na be Esako. I tell Oshiomole, I even call am for phone say this man, this Ile Ibinu Pharaoh, he's a demon. They are the betrayers and they come people betrayers. Them are the betrayers. They are betrayers. See, say they are vain. See, na godfatherism. See, na 2 words. Consensus candidate, just as Obaseki want emerge, say it's dangerous to democracy. You know they know when they pack money they give you. Somebody they give you 10 million. You don't know say na godfather is not good. After Obaseki come stop, they give you 10 million now. And you dey collect 10% for local government. How much? What are you doing with the money the local government are giving to you from Abuja? They give federal government, they bring 10% from local government already to bring. 7 local government, more than 200 million. More than help me ask Pharaoh wetin dey use money they do. Their man get money pass governor. Governor dey ride private jets. He get private jet. Governor get road stress. How many road stress governor get? Governor dey sell land. Wow, yes, was you carry land, go give. If governor carry that land, give person. The whole world, they no go hear word. Obaseki don carry land finish. Una no get sense. Abeg, read that place. Continue again. Continue.
Okay. Our Edo political actor must eradicate the twin evil political vice of godfatherism and consensus candidates. These two practices seem identical to the very fundamental basis of democracy. In other words, this business of causing aspirants to step down for another candidate for whatsoever reason is undemocratic.
Listen, he said to now waiting he talk in the deny. But who ask you all those things? More than help me ask Pharaoh, say all those things you dey write so now. See they talk for social media. Where you foresee am? I beg una fit show me where Pharaoh foresee all those things. Waiting talk. Now you want to try to the remove body. You know say Obaseki they watch you. With Obaseki no need your prayer to win. He already win. Okay? Now me, now he break your wings. If not be me, we God use. People for talk say Obaseki na Oyomba, na he betray Oba, na he betray for na lie. We are going to teach it tomorrow by the grace of God if we have the time. The history of Obavurame. We'll teach you. If you don't know your history, I am going to teach you, King Pharaoh, your history. I will teach you your own history. Obaseki never betrayed anybody. There was no place where Obaseki betrayed anybody. Obaseki only advised the white man that the human sacrifice in the land was too much. That he begged the white man not to allow this kingdom to exist again. That was what Obaseki, but the white man never listened. That's the problem we have today. And Obaseki was also poisoned to death. He went to go and marry the daughter of Oba. They say they used the daughter of Oba to make gifts. It was poison. After 2 years, they say he died of pneumonia. They poisoned him to death. It was truth. Obaseki was poisoned to death. If you don't know, you should know today. His name is called Arogbede. It's not Obaseki. He was Obaseki of Benin. After he rejected Igwe festival, I will show Obaseki was invited to participate in Igwe festival. After the installation, Obaseki refused and told them that he is not going to participate in the palace activities again. It's documented in the history. The title, they were afraid that Obaseki may take the Obaship. Obaseki rejected Obaship and advised the white men that no, they now make Obaseki as the Iyase of Benin. That is why you see the Obaseki family today, they greet Labiese. If you see any Obaseki family, the greetings is called Labiese because Eweka II make Obaseki as the Iyase of Benin without no oath taking. He reject. This thing is when people don't know what happened now. I'm teaching the history of Obaseki Aro. His name is not even Obaseki. They decided to call Obaseki. Because that was the first title. Later he was calling Iyase. Why are they not calling him Iyase? His name is not Obaseki. His name is called Arogbede. Arogbede. They are not even answering the name again. They're not answering the title. Obaseki was never a betrayer. Obaseki helped the land, but it was the British mistake. I will send you that book. You will go and read it. If you want to read that book, please, I will send you that book. Beneath the City of Blood, and you will read it. You see what Obaseki told the white men. The white men never lied. Obaseki helped our ancestors, but it was Pharaoh who betrayed us. Pharaoh. That's why Pharaoh came under Obaseki government. That's why our land sent him to prison. Pharaoh. Obaseki don't ever make any Pharaoh to work under you. That is how God planned it. If Pharaoh was there with you today, governor, you know Pharaoh was very close to Pharaoh. All your information will be supplying them to Pharaoh Palace. That is why God removed Pharaoh and put him in prison for you to have freedom. People who are running for Obaseki, 4 plus 4 Ogba, Obaseki, I am Ogiso. You need me to succeed. You need me to become president of Nigeria. You need me so much. You will be president in that country, Governor Obaseki. You will not end up as a governor. The people love you. The Nigeria people love you, Obaseki. We love you. You really need me. Don't betray. You are a good man. We all love you. Please put love and life for Governor Obaseki. We love you so much. Press it. Much love and life for what happened. Not one person, not 2 people, 300 people to press love and life so that there is no space. Press it. You want to see more love and like. If you are watching on Facebook, press it. As you press it, may the God of our land bless you. We don't want 1 person or 2 people. Most people are watching it. We want 300 people to press it at its ports. No space. How many people pressing it? Show love for your governor. Show love for him. Don't be a greedy pet type. Are you paying money for the love you're pressing? Don't watch me if you don't want to see lights. Don't watch me. Press the love for Obaseki. If you are watching on YouTube, press like on YouTube. Press it, press it, press it. Let the God of our land bless you. Press it on YouTube. Like our Just press like. We have 94 like out of 264. Is that not a shame? We are supposed to be having 500 like. So continue to read the letter.
Okay. In other words, the business of causing aspirant to step down for another candidate for whatsoever reason is undemocracy. It will not go well for the development of democracy process in Nigeria.
Now you want to tell you say you don't want to interfere in politics. You are not telling them how not to step down, and these people are accusing you that you are the one who did it, and you are not teaching them how to play the politics now. And you say people are accusing you. People are accusing you that you are the one who is telling people to step down for Iseyamu. This man is just only deceiving people. My brother, continue.
Okay. It will not augur well for the development of democracy process in Nigeria. It is a different thing if the decision of an aspirant to step down is predicated upon realizing he does not stand a chance with a more popular colleagues, aspirants, and that decision is genuinely voluntary. Perhaps it is pertinent to remind politicians who are managers of our democracy process that democracy is a system of government of the people, by the people, and for the people, unless, of course, we have a Nigeria definition of it, and unless it is only one aspirant that come out in a party for an elective office, which is almost unlikely, a party structure is expected to produce aspirants first to primary, which should be direct and test their popularity with the people.
Just wait. See, just when I listen to Pharaoh talk, see what now what you Oshiomole talk na direct primaries. Now you see the talks na direct. What it concern you with direct primaries, Pharaoh? Or can where you are? Are you the party to talk whether na direct? Now you go bring popularity. What can where you? What it now you they involved for the direct primaries. It concerns you for direct primaries. Governor say indirect primaries. You Pharaoh they talk say na indirect primaries. Direct primaries. Governor say indirect. And then you see yourself. You dey fool yourself. You are fool Pharaoh. You are fooling yourself. King Pharaoh, you are just fooling yourself. Read that place again, make they see am. Wetin concern you concern direct primaries. Direct or that it concerns you for inside. You be politician. Are you a member of the party if you not get interest for inside? Now you will come talk and say na governor say na indirect. Oshiomole say na direct. Now you don't support Oshiomole now. After the doctor say no to godfatherism. Now you come say na direct primaries. Now they will take to wait. If you why make any man a politician or what my I will continue from read that place again. Mona listing. No be that direct and indirect. Now carry APC go court. We wetin your interest see no be politics. Who we are led? Me the enter flight dey come Benin. How you wan come arrest me when Obaseki be governor? We will see. We are waiting. Democracy is a government of the people. Democracy must be our government. You use my papa to drink water for palace. Then you come carry me with police. Tony Kabaka say if I come Benin because you already give Tony Kabaka big lands. Very mighty land, make they set it, they eat. Tony Kabaka say if I come Benin, they will use me to do sacrifice. Oh, that land, now me will collect that land. That land, I will collect and give her to government back. You don't get land. They use the same. But people, they too foolish, huh? Somebody will come from Mecca. Now he could sell na land. Foreigner. I don't really read the place for that. I'm be fool. wa de gbi etemebe ebe ju wana ri ebe ni kan gbuwa ebe ni wa audio wa it should nobody will ever eat that cola. Anybody will eat am except you don't know. If you know the conscious now they want break cola say we Benin man, anybody who watch my program eat that cola, that land will consume you. Don't eat that cola. The only thing you do when you want to break cola, who is the most eldest, even na Yoruba, na Hausa, na Igbo, na Calabar, na the senior man, we will never practice slavery again. If you say it's your tradition, where come and show us the history, how the tradition come about. If you cannot prove that history, don't eat that cola. If you see any Benin man waiting at their tradition, ask him where did how he should tell you the history. You know, say tomorrow is Izodome will come and come forge fake history. We don't have any history that link to cola breaking. Say it was slavery ideology. Don't eat that cola. If you eat it, the God of our will strike you to death. It's a curse. Don't eat it. Somebody told you to eat poison, you're eat poison. How can you just be doing that? It should come and tell you, make come tell you, say, where the I don't read our history. Too much history, I don't read. Where the write am for inside there, say, see how the history they come say na King Pharaoh family, na the senior. Now then I go the break collar. You will be of Yoruba. Now you will consider be senior. You will be slave to Oba. You will consider senior Ishan. Now God will punish your head. Which kind of useless tradition down? Somebody come for me, leave it. I will come be senior for you. Wow, come on, get out there. Abraham, continue from there. Continue.
Okay. It is only one aspirant that come out in a party for an elective office, which is most unlikely. A party structure is expected to produce aspirants first to primary, which should be direct and test their popularity.
Yeah, wait for that. It's not direct primary, it's not in support. Governor say na indirect. King Pharaoh say he supports direct. I think you say na politician him be. So that make dem go for direct. So that all the whole money wey governor supposed to take work for Edo State, you go come use the money to dey bribe people. Because Captain Osa say he wan carry money. You know, say the Captain Osa go come bring money come out. Oshiomole go bring. Is it all of them go come carry? You see how only Obaseki go carry. Where Obaseki wan see the whole money, go come dey share give people. So that moment I think dem dey see am. When you already know Pharaoh, you know say na money na they wan share that day. You don't know say na money they will share give all the I think you see am say na direct test the popularity. The election wey they dey do, na they dey test popularity. They dey test popularity. Na now you can't know say because Oshiomole dey pack money dey give your papa wey your papa dey alive. Oshiomole dey contribute to this nonsense wey we dey see today. Na him allow your father to dey sell all government lands. Oshiomole should be probe. Oshiomole should be come and probe. Why did they allow this Pharaoh family to be selling all our land? He's the one who give that power to them. That's why they are selling those land today. Are you from Saple Road or you are from Ife? Where's your father village? You are selling our land. People are so full. Selling government land. God punish you, Pharaoh. My brother, continue from there.
Okay. A party structure is expected to produce aspirants first to primary, which should be direct and test their popularity with the people. That is the real democracy in action. Let everybody take note that the balance is very wary of imposition of candidates whom only certain individual want, but majority of the people do not want. Ghana must go. Politics should end in Edo State.
Edo State. Are you not collecting Ghana must go? Are you not collecting Ghana must go? Okay, continue, my brother.
Okay. Ghana must go. Politics should end in Edo State. Politicians should stop cashing in on the poor masses and exploiting them for their votes. We believe all qualified aspirants to any elective office should be given a level playing field for democracy to develop to the next level in Nigeria. Politics actors should mature up and learn not to wash their dirty lie in public. In Benin adage or in Benin parable, a masquerade does not perform outside without first performing at home. Politicians in the state should endeavor to stop taking affairs of the state to those outside to determine the politics welfare of the state, and by logical extension, the socio-economic development of our people in the name of consultation, and if the state politics are, whereas traditional elders are incapable of managing the affair of our states. It is considered unacceptable where some traditional rulers are brought into the states to run personal commentary on the political climate in a state with topmost traditional ruler.
Just wait for there. Oh, New of Ife, now the true man go dey give so. Because oh, New of Ife dey come Edo State, you know they go Pharaoh Palace. Now New of Ife the true man they go dey. Now governor here if you beg now. Because oh, New of Ife go come, you go governor's office. He say does governor on behalf of him and go do a family. And I be their grandfather. See, just read that place again when I hear in the English well. You dey throw man go dey give you New of Ife. When this na your father be that one, na he born you. Ozuo. Continue, my brother.
Okay. It is considered unacceptable for some traditional ruler are brought into the state to run personal commentary on the political climate in a state with topmost traditional ruler oversee without first consulting with broader tradition ruler who have traditional authority in the environment.
Because you are a failure. I think you see with that place. If they throw man, go they give you Ooni of Ife. Come and use your own man to talk to Ooni of Ife. It's not Ooni of Ife who born you. Your father was from Ife. And that is your head of the family. You don't even have respect for Ooni of Ife. I think you say no, you don't get respect for Ooni. If Ooni of Ife hear this letter now, I'm going to send this letter to Ooni of Ife to read at it. The letter. You're the throw man to go they give you Ooni of Ife. What you doing? Your own father. My brother, continue from there.
Okay. This practice to us seem to go against traditional spirits because the colonial master always respected the presence of a traditional ruler who presided over his own people and consulting intensely before introducing commentary or policy. As the various political parties go about the process of selecting their candidates through their respective party primaries, we urge all to exercise the highest standard of maturity and smartmanship as the desire to bring about the best for the people of Edo State cannot be compromised, no sacrifice on the altar of intolerance, rumor-mongering and fake news. Rumor-mongering and fake news. Rumor Boga are reminded that there is an ancestral curse on anyone who attempted to tarnish the image of the Oba.
Now juju is even come a curse. And the curse I will kill you. All here go where you are. Now the curse. Come bring curse, come and make curse go kill your child for your eye. Any small thing, curse. Where man failing here? Where is the curse? Useless curse. Continue.
Okay. Roman Boga are reminded that there is an ancestral curse on anyone who attempted to tarnish the image of the Oba of Benin and the ancient throne of Benin Kingdom, which we not normally be for their selfish end. Yeah.
Don't finish.
Yeah. I'm coming. Now, His Royal Majesty Omonoba Nedu Uku Abolobolo Oba Ewari II, Oba of Benin, therefore appeal to all political actor and no political actor alike to please join hands to solve our problem, ourselves, and develop our dear states. God bless Edo State. God bless Nigeria.
You are not our. God bless you, my brother. Nah, fool, nah, no man, nah. Thank you, man. God bless you. You've done a very great job today. Thank you. Try me coming tomorrow afternoon. I beg. Yeah, I beg. You see what this man they talk. It even dey throw man to give Ooni of Ife. You, wey you know say na him born you, your ancestor. See the throw man go dey give am. You, oh, say Ooni of Ife go, Ooni of Ife come Edo State, no come Pharaoh Palace. The true man go dey give Ooni of Ife. Wey you know say, hey, but our people dey, all those things wey they do for Ife land, e no do anyone. You no go take the necessary oaths wey you go take before this everything before you can become Pharaoh. You must Ife. That is the place. That is where they come from. So Igbo man, Ijaw man, today you take notes. You see the history very clear. I'm just begging you people today that there are some books we need to obtain. It's an history. We need to open our office in Benin. People can be watching us. We are not enemy to Nigeria. We are not enemy to state governments. So there is no enemy of Pharaoh. Pharaoh is not governor of our states. It's not president. It's not even recognized. It's a common person like me and you. It's just because of the Benin people are fools. That's why Pharaoh is selling their land. They don't have sense of belonging. They are running to come and be fighting for their right. Just Tony Kabaka carry too much land. Sell. Say you want to give Tony Kabaka food, not to suffer. Which work is Tony Kabaka working for him? Let's tell you what. Listen, let me play this one for you. Listen on. In the talk for letter just now say politician dey carry banner must go, Not be the same Ghana must go. Now this get the talks and say they collect envelope. Say Pharaoh they collect envelope with our language, envelope of money, envelope. Now Ghana must go. Man, they listen, you know. Well done, yo. People will fight me. Man, they see. They fool themselves. We must respect. We dey obey law. Now law we dey say we dey obey. We dey obey am. We dey obey law. How I obey law? law obey am.
If you don't take the justice before this election, make sure the youth have job. Make sure the youth have been patronized with chairman, chancellor everywhere. And the year I said that 6 billion. Let them collect before they put person for chairman.
He say in the talk say abeg una put love and like. He say that the politician dey collect Ghana must go. He say before they put person for chairman, King Pharaoh dey collect 6 million for their hand. No be the allocation wey dey collect. He say the same person wey dey advise people, dey advise governor. People love governor. You know, without you, governor don already win. Now we booster the support. Our mama. The whole people in Europe saying that they are brother, everybody. If you know, my papa not vote for Baseki, I will disown my father. I mean, no say, not be only father they disown son. Son they disown father. If you never hear that before. I go disown my father, disown them. Me. Before I die, disown them. I mean, pull love and like. Which one are the fear to pull love and like? Oh, Bob, Yawa. Mona pull love and like.
If you don't take the justice before this election, make sure the youth have job. Make sure the youth have been patronized with chairman, chancellor everywhere. And the year I said that 6 billion. Let them collect before they put person for chairman. Why? Oba, got my head. Now what is stopping it on the side of the Oba of the door? Where did it go? Why? Who don't go die for this war? Who must die for this war?
Okay.
Everybody must die, whether like it or not. But the woman, adjusted for better. This year, adjusted 2018, adjusted must start. We must get better thing adjusted. I don't talk her. Otherwise, things gonna enter here. Things gonna enter here. They're gonna see. Now me, I just sleep and dream. Now me, God said. When I see God about 4 days ago, when he said, he said, adjusted where I'm from come. Said back for the adjustment. Well, but you cannot be driving Rolls Royce when boys cannot boost or keke na pep. Each boy in the street cannot boost or keke na pep. That's the fact. Well, but you cannot be driving Rolls Royce when boys cannot boost or keke na pep. Each boy in the street cannot boost or keke na pep. That's the factual. Okay, we want to walk. Operation Give a use keke na pep. Let's hustle. And the government just.
See, you know the court talk. You say wetin get proof. Because they bring her out. They no fit talk wetin no get proof. You know say wetin they do now is get proof. Say, you didn't talk this, wetin happen? See the proof. I say, now here and I say, wait, you go say you want carry me go court. Wetin you do? Bring her come out. Wetin you want bring come out? You yourself, now they use mass. Did they talk to Pharaoh? Say, make you see your eye. Have you been so? No be say they obey law. Say na they obey law. I remember I pull love. Well, I'm in love and like you. If they had to, all the love and I'm pian. If you don't want to go, you want you what? What happened?
Just do that for once.
Ejini mi da. Why you making your press love and like. I don't know that on my phone because I want to see am. And my blessing on my phone. Oh. Yeah, the phone away.
If you don't change the justice before this election, make sure the youth have job. Make sure the youth have been patronized with chairman, chancellor everywhere. And the year I said that 6 billion. Now they collect before they put person for chairman. Why? Oba, got my head. Now what is stopping it on the side of the Oba of the door? Where did it go? Where? Who not go die for this war? Who must stand for this law? Everybody must die. Whether like it or not.
No, you don't go die.
And don't get for better.
No, now only you want. I no go die.
Your boss say how? Your boss say how? Get your cake. Your boss say how?
See, and he said they fight for Pharaoh. The person wey use and take drink water, now Pharaoh give a mighty land. Now fool. Now you be fool. All those idiots they go there that day, they say they fight me. Person they carry na land, they sell land. I'm not saying I'm a fool. Me where they fight for our children. Now say want kill me. When I take Jesus Christ. Me, if not bad, now they do, make God kill me. But if not good, I do for now. May God forgive now sin. May God have mercy on her. But I must tell you the truth. Man, you see ritualist, King Pharaoh Palace. Ritualist. Now see person where they advise people. Pharaoh. Now they advise. Man. I beg. I want play. You need to record that one. That multi picking. I want play the audio for that. Now you see people who they call gods. I pity you. You go get you man.
T1.
Put this audio. I want to play that audio. What this audio? Wait, I play audio. Wait now, brother. Now I want to find audio. I want to play.
Murphy face. Ogun na go damage you and your entire generation. I see they hear me so. When you take call Chief almost Sage, Utete Negiabi. When you go to insult the man, they swear for him, say, now, he go to me, go the way go damage your entire generation. Say, now he said, assassino.
Where this audio dey? I will find this audio.
Murphy face. Monkey face. Make I tell you, may I just tell you. Make I refuse who I be to you. I see they hear me so. You they ask us to say, you don't even know what it concern me and that chief just now. Chief almost said to take an edge. Now my father. I say hear me so. My father, my real biological father. Now that man be. Now that chief be, okay? Make I tell you, I don't go repeat this one again. Stay away from my dad. Stay away from Edo land. Now Edo land let me for grow before I enter abroad, Murphy face. Leave my father alone. And make I tell you, the other man, when say, I know they wear red clothes, they always they swear for people, they use their ranch, they sing. Now my uncle, now he be. Now my uncle, now that man be, okay?
And in November.
Stay away from them.
And in November, and every day also.
Stay away from all of them, including the deputy
Oba.
to the Oba
Omada.
Stay away from
Roland.
Mr.
Roland, yeah.
Stay away from them. They're all my relatives. They be my relatives, so now I tell you, okay? And Chief respect for your dad, okay? But I have respect for my father. And I saw the three of those men, when I mentioned their names, they get respect for their father as the king. That is the king. Oba is their father. He's also the father of all the good children in that Edo state. Stay away. Just stay away from them. I don't want you. Don't ever insult my father again. And anything when you plan, your head must be face. Then you will take carry and your children head. Then you will take carry You better they beg them now. You better start on the beg them. The earlier you start, the better for you. If they forgive you, take it like that. If they don't forgive you, take it like that and stay away from social media. Not be that you go take rain, no. Not be any of them you go take rain, and not be other you go take rain for social media. Not be you go take get viewer for social media. And I don't tell you, monkey face, stay away. And let me also tell you, I am not looking for your friendship, okay? I can never make friends with people like you. I can never see make friends with your followers. Do you understand me? So they say anybody when they say if they cry, all the whole body it get the way they be. You understand? So as the do now say they insult my dad, now me, now you they insult. Now waiting I use that parable to make. You understand? Because all these people say you they insult, so they are praying for the peace to reign in those states. But
You know, see, that one about it, daughter. King Pharaoh not fit give am work for NNPC. Na shower work. Na she dey do for Italy. They know the see these people. They don't see. They just take after they don't use what they swear juju. You know, see. In the fear Tony Kabaka. In the use Tony Kabaka, they run shows. In the fear, he no get settlement for mind. You know, say the day where they will catch Tony Kabaka will confess. When Tony Kabaka open mouths, King Pharaoh Palace just scatter. And when he answer, who we are almost to confess, you must confess your sin. Tony Kabaka, you. That man go tree. Wait. Problem. Thank you, my brother. If you want anybody want to call, make it call. Make it out to my brother. Call me your Saturday, not vessel. I just complete the journey. I don't really complete and finish today. So anybody you want to call can call. Make I call you. May not call beside I call your phone. You are too precious to me. God bless you. So that you analyze today's video. What? I know the video.
Me myself, I didn't like it. So I didn't want to listen, my brother. I know me. I know I contribute. See, maybe no na open eye. Make no open eye. See, I Tony Kabaka can utter that word. See what this man was saying. What it be named? This Pharaoh.
Yes.
See, Lord, see land where he said the Pharaoh give up. Pharaoh don't look at the land. You can even build the hotel. They're able to sell us small. Just imagine. They don't want to sleep. See fools. Some of us are going to fight of this because they try to promote from darkness. How long? You don't even get there. Okay, look at the village now where that old man, they say people from Benin. Then they go sell the land. They go give them the money for the palace of that Pharaoh. They will never do what I think against them.
No, they won't come fight me. May give them money. King Pharaoh, he said they stay clear. Maybe they know they carry room. He said the ancestor, which ancestor of human sacrifice. All he had really here.
Look at the way they did that very day. Look at their life. Look at all of them. Look at the way they behave. They behave as if I don't even look at fools.
They are cost. The money they carry corner only 3 of the eat time. They don't give them for inside.
Tony Kabaka is the Pharaoh of Benin there. Now he said Oshiomole all those things. Then when we come last time we beg Oshiomole, but you know, yeah. Now he didn't deny now. Look at this evil man. This
want to just come and destroy our future. Want to just come and destroy our children, unborn children, future. We can't give them that chance. That means man to go to jail. Pharaoh, you have to go. You are going to pay. You are going to pay for it. You are going to pay for it.
Work, my brother, later.
Pharaoh.
Work, my brother, work to work. Work,
All right.
Okay. God bless you. Look at what people see the work what they do for Europe. Labor work. Now all of us they do. So who even get work happy? What do people will not get to come? Italy. Our brothers they do. It even they surprise me, say so not be all of them about some fools for inside they come in. Hey, they try to have I try to have you not get sense. Tell to Obas how they sell your land. When they run, they go come up for grant in the sell land. And when can they now so they develop Italy where you they full farmland from Benin go reach Dogbo, no farmlands. Rubbish house they build. Erosion want kill us. Now so they build a house mumu mozuo. Erosion want kill us. Pharaoh where they sell the lands. Pace we come from Ife. Now this. Uwa. You are saying wow. Or pace we migrate from Ife. Now be your God. You are a bastard. How can a foreigner be your God? No Ishama will ever, from today go, no Ishama will ever accept that nonsense from anybody. Any Ishama will accept that Ishama is an enemy of that grant. For waiting now. I never explain how it come from Ife. A foreigner, now be your God. And if they talk, I see what they talk for the letters now. You say another foreign traditional ruler, your own father, now they insult. When you know say that, oh, new Ife, now he born you. Now they crown you. Because you become Pharaoh. Your own father, biological age, a man so war. He said the foreign traditional ruler will come and do, and they will consult. So me only of if come. I think when I see as some people they fool themselves. Head of the family, they bow down for member of the family. I never know. Okaigbe move to them. The new of is their what they call Okaigbe, head of the family for Dudua. So only if you come confess, come King Pharaoh palace. I think you see foolishness better than the drug where they smoke and they worry am. So if only if you go Lagos, if you go bad for Bath Lagos, wow. When everybody knows only if is their head, their spiritual is their head of the family. Oni. Your greetings, the greeting way you greet before, no be la Oni. They are under the Oni, that is their father. Your own father, you're not claiming that you are not the own age. You give birth to your father. It's you that gave birth to Elizabeth of England. Even China, Chin Chong, now you give birth to her. South Korea president, now you give birth to her. Chin Tahu, now you give birth to her. Even Vladimir Putin, now you born her. Now you born Angela Merkel, now you they born everybody they go. Lie. I love you all so much, and I want to thank those people who are sharing this video. If you see how many people share it, now maybe about 20 people share it. The more you continue to share it, I beg you, if you are a member of this, if people watching, share it. That is the only weapon. We want, you see, they took me to court. The court just said it. Anything you are bring proof. You know when I bring Oba look my comments, the insult Oba, he cannot take me to court for that one. We show it. He was the one insulting the Oba. It's not me. And I was only showing it. How wicked is the Oba? Look at what the Oba done to him. And if you don't take them, he will go in for it. My lawyer have advised me that I should be bringing something that happened. So what they did, I should be bringing it out. I love you so much. God bless you. My telephone number, let me put my telephone number there, and let me just say my telephone number. Please write down my telephone number. And let me use my language. Let me set my telephone number before I use my language to talk. My telephone number is +49. My WhatsApp telephone number is +49 17 4966 1566. I repeat again, my telephone number is +49 17 4966 1566. I repeat again, my telephone number is +49 17 4966. I repeat again, my telephone number is +49 17 4966 1566. I want to use my language. If you know you come from this family, And if you know you come from this family, please, you need to renounce your curse. You cannot renounce it by yourself. Before Jesus Christ was baptized, he never baptized himself. He went to River Jordan for the promise to be fulfilled. It was John the Baptist who baptized him. Today, they are even coming from Nigeria to take me to court. They will say, what I have never happened in the history of this world is not happening to me. People are just keeping quiet, they're not talking. He was even threatening that they got the ancestor in the letter. Come on, shut up your mouth. Which ancestor do you have? How many Yoruba people do you see they want to eat? They will say only fair. Kabi live long before they eat. They want to brew cola. If you don't make sure only fair live long, you cannot breathe cola. Oh, stupid. It's the people that have those ones that are following rubbish that are stupid people, and they must wake up. I'm your father. Ogiame is our king. I am the chief priest of the land. I am Moses. Okay? If you know you come from this family, Olia, Idoen, I repeat, if you know you come from all those family, Olia family, Idoen family, Ojomo, that is Ezomo family for Benin, not the one the one of Benin who were killing our people. If you know you come from all those killing young people, if you know you come from all those families, and you also come from your grandfather was working in the palace of Pharaoh, and things you can now you don't have husband, all your sisters no husband for you, things you are going backward. You go and ask if your father was one working in palace, if you have any link whatsoever with the palace. I will save you. I am your savior. I have come today. Don't doubt me. I repeat, don't doubt me. I will save you. How can I save you? I am not God, but I have the power from the above God gives to me. I will renounce that curse. You don't need pastor to help you. You don't need to go to Babalawo. Jesus Christ was baptized by who? John the Baptist. Abi? I tell you today, if you belong to those families and you have any relationship with those evil palace, your father have, your grandfather were there. The oath they took is worrying you, your children, your family. You cannot progress. When you progress, you fall down. Come to me. I am priests. Murphy. Don't be ashamed. Your problem is renunciation of your cause. My hands up. I will help you. You don't need any help. What you need, renounce your cause so that this cause will not follow your children, so that you will be free. Set yourself free. That land, you said what the book talk, it says is the land of vaccination. The land will continue to consume you. Look down on me and be believing Pharaoh. Pharaoh behave like God, just like King Nebuchadnezzar. I am the one who have said, you don't even need to go to native doctor. Am I not a native doctor? Just use that water. That water is a holy water. Spread it on your house. Use to rub your face. Not every day, just once in a while. Your house, we have peace. You see what is time of the night? Sleep there. I'm talking, my woman is there. Do you see my woman come to fight me? Oh, you disturb the house. You don't do that. She don't do that because when I take the water is there. I will put it like this. Peace will reign in the house. Don't you know King Pharaoh is doing charm for me to hate my woman or for my woman to hate me? Do you see the hatred? No, because that water is holy water. It was our ancestor who directed me to use it, and I'm using it. The more they continue to swear for me, the more I'm going to be more beautiful. You see, every day I look more beautiful. Look at my, I look beautiful every day. They say they lay curse on me, I will soon die. Do you see my baby? My baby. They say it's 2 weeks, 7 days finish. They say it's 3 months, 7 months, 2 years, 1 year. And then they cannot wait for the courts. Now they're not coming to courts. Why can't you wait for the courts to kill your head? Idiots. I am Ogiso. I am the representative of our ancestor. I represent very good. People talk bad of me, but it's very clear. If you know you have anything to talk about, please bring it out. Bring it out. But do you know? The only way they can catch me is through food. And I have that symbol in my hand. When I want to eat poison, I will have a strong pain in my hand. My hand will push me. That is the reason why I'm very careful from food. Nobody is above the law. You see, they cannot catch me because you don't know where I eat. And it's very difficult for you to know. I don't eat in people's house. If I come to your house, I will not eat. That's why when Obalukmai was inviting me to come to the party, I refused to go. I don't eat. That is the only way they can catch me. And I will not eat that food. Yeah. So I have told you, if you know you come from all those family I mentioned, you will never progress in that land. Not only that, I will mention some of the families. I own the key. This is the key. I own the key for your forgiveness. And I state today that don't stay away from a shadow. You can't. You think I am lying to you? Your children, even though you born your children in Australia, your children will look like flower. When it's coming, it's very beautiful. When it's old, it's like shit is even better. That is the curse on your head. The only way you can renounce it, I am here. How can you renounce it? I will give you that water. Use that water to pray. Wash your head. Pray. And I will lead you in prayer. Your life will change. You will look like normal the way you're supposed to be because you are under curse. Romeo saw it. The land, Romeo said, the land of vexation. The land is angry. The land sent me for a purpose. It sent many people. The only person I respect today is Austin Atol. God bless you. I love you so much. He never did free. He did his full, he did something and he went off. He went away. After he don't do something, he delivered the message. No matter we live today, Austin Atol, let the God of our ancestors bless you. You will never be forgetting in that land. God loves you and that land loves you. I raise my hand. I pray today that those people who are still under bondage in the hands of King Pharaoh, I pray for their children to tell their father to stop going to Pharaoh Palace. Otherwise, they will continue to share for the cause their father have taken an oath. They said they will become slave with their generation unborn, and the cause continues to dwell with them. I said no. I said yes. What can I do? The ancestor told me, bring them to light. I said, I will bring you to light. I have no choice than to respect our ancestors. We are made for signs and wonder. Doubt me. Don't doubt God. Nobody calls God. They say they want to kill me. Jesus Christ was also killed. Am I afraid of death? No. Am I looking for money? No. Ask Obaseki. Have I ever called Obaseki, please send me money? No. I see lights. Obaseki was supposed to hand over that power to an shaman. I stand today that I am fighting for ASAM 2024. If ASAM ruled for 16 years and give that power to Onwa, we will never accept Isham 8 years. No. 16 years. That is what we want from the Egyptian government. Please press the love I like. These 16 years, it will make Edo State great, one of the greatest states. The Egyptian people are the Israelites of Edo State. You like it or not, that is truth. The Lord says so. I pray today, may King Pharaoh of Edo State, he will never have peace all the days of his life, except he respects the voice of the lords, the voice of the king, the ancient ancestor of the land, who sent me to negotiate with him. Moses was sent to negotiate with Pharaoh. I come today to negotiate with Pharaoh. Pharaoh, if you refuse to negotiate with me between now and 3 months' time, you will lose your son. Say, I pledge loyalty to Giso, the ancestor of our land. Pharaoh, you have no choice than to open the door of negotiation. Otherwise, you will lose your child. Thank you. God bless you. Good night.